What's up with it? Total Sports Talking Entertainment. Here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notification so that you're able to get all of my content and all of my videos. Last night, the Chiefs showed that they were pretty much the Steelers were no competition for them on any level. You know, I'm sorry, Steelers Nation. I just got to go ahead and tell the truth. And I'm going to do two separate videos on the Steelers and what's going to happen, because I've talked about it before in terms of Tomlin, what he should do and what type of moves that they should make, being that the Ben Roethlisberger era is finished, which I'm not going to lie to you, I'm kind of happy about. Some of y'all may not be happy about that, but I'm happy about it. And then on top of that, what's up with it, True Viking? I see you in the building. What's up with it, Scrub Zero? I'm going to let you in here. I know you got a lot to say, too, man. I know you got a lot to say. But just bear with me, man. I got to rant for a minute. Now, the Chiefs were able to dominate them in every single category that you could think of. The run, the passing, and they dominated them on defense. And Mahomes showed that he's resilient. Listen, some of y'all think that I don't like Pat Mahomes. That's not true. Pat Mahomes is from my home state, and Pat Mahomes is a supremely gifted in terms of a quarterback. This guy is something else. But see, the thing that I was critical about Pat Mahomes is that everybody was starting to catch up to what the Chiefs were doing and to what Pat Mahomes was doing. They were studying this guy because, like Damian Woody had said, he plays basketball on grass, sort of like what the 49ers did last night with the Cowboys. And when they say basketball on grass, that's a beautiful thing, because to be able to move the ball and move the chain like a team does, like the Chiefs were doing in the championship years, and even last year to a certain extent, it's wonderful. But other teams were starting to catch up to it. Now, having said all of that, he threw an interception, but besides that, other than that, he played a brilliant game. And on top of that, what I was looking for the most was to see how he did in the pocket. And he's starting to know that, you're going to have to improve in the pocket. And he did that. 404 yards, 5 touchdowns. And in comparison to Ben Roethlisberger, he had somewhat of an okay game, but going out, not good for Ben. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna talk about that. He only had 215 yards, I think 29 completions, and only 2 touchdowns. Now, this is another thing that I'm gonna talk about in a separate video too, as well. Travis Kelce. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Travis Kelce is already in my top. Listen, he's in my top 3 in terms of tight ends. And I don't want to hear this bullshit about, he has a brilliant quarterback, because let's just call it what it is. Mahomes hasn't been playing his best this year. And there's been some times when Mahomes has not done what is necessary. This is the reason why I got Travis Kelce already better than some of the great tight ends that we mentioned, because of his versatility. If you saw last night, he was great with blocking. Even threw the motherfucker with a trick play. Travis Kelce can catch. Travis Kelce can run 108 yards. Well, I think I forget how many receptions. Travis Kelsey, man, you gotta respect it. Everybody's like, oh no, Shannon Sharp and Gonzalez and Gronk. Travis Kelsey is durable. That's all. That's what already separates him from Gronk. Gronk, as much as I like Gronk, listen, he got the goat. He got a goat quarterback, but Gronk is not durable. It's Travis Kelsey that's durable. Hey, what's up with it, Memphis? I see you in the building. Yeah, I'm glad you showed up. I'm glad you showed up, man. Yeah, Memphis, y'all out of there, man. I'm sorry, man. Now y'all got to move ahead and let y'all in. I'm gonna let everybody in. I'm gonna let you talk, let y'all get off. But like I said, Travis Kelsey is something ridiculous, and the Chiefs played an absolute beautiful game. Now we got to see what's going to happen next. Can the Chiefs get back to where they were? And that's what people are looking for. People wanted to see, believe it or not, they wanted to see a couple of things. They either wanted to see the Steelers and the Cowboys. I know it's hard to believe, but that would have been the sixth time that they would have played in history in terms of a Super Bowl, right? They either wanted to see two black quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they both light bright, but they still black. God damn it. Okay. In Mahomes versus Prescott. Then they also wanted to see a rematch between Mahomes and Brady, right? Or they wanted to see originally Lamar Jackson versus like one of the older school quarterbacks. You know what I mean? So I think that's what they were trying to do. What's up with it, Memphis? Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. If you're gonna get on this motherfucker, man, please stay awake, okay? Because I don't want to hear all the snoring. I know Scrub Zero gonna stay awake because he got a lot of shit to say for what he saw yesterday. I don't want to hear no snoring. I don't want to hear no Three Stooges. That other shit, nigga. I need your ass to talk, okay? Please.
What's going on, yeah?
Get your ass some liquor, some coffee. You know what I'm saying, Scrub Zero? Get you a bitch in front of you, man. That's gonna clap that ass or something to keep your ass awake.
Whatever you got.
Whatever, hey, you know what I'm saying, Scrub? Whatever's gonna keep your ass awake, please. I need you on this one, man. I need your logic. I need Scrub Zero logic. Now I'm fucking with y'all, man. Good morning. All right, Memphis, man, you was in here first, man. You Steelers Nation all day. Go ahead, you can get off, and then after that, man, Scrub Zero, you got it, man. Y'all got the floor.
Well, man, it ain't no surprise who won, man. I mean, we did about as much as we were gonna do anyway.
Salute, Tiffany. Hop in if you can, sweetie.
But we really want Paul to make it into the playoff, but for us to get into the playoff was a good thing, you know. And man, we did, and it is what it is. And just look forward to the future, pretty much.
That's all you got to say?
Man, I hope we gonna get a quarterback in the draft, man. I mean, we out the playoff. What more can I say, bro?
That shit, Scrub Zero. I'm gonna capitalize on that in just a minute. Go ahead, Scrub Zero. I know you ready to get off, man.
Yeah. Well, what did I tell you? I did not trust them Cowboys. That damn coaching staff. Yeah,
I know, man. I know.
Once again, I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed by that. The QB draw.
man, you and Tiffany, man, y'all, I told you.
No, but seriously, why would you?
Hey, my team. Hey, look, hey, my team's still in it though. I ain't tripping. Oh, look. Go ahead, Scrub, and then after that, man, I'm gonna let Tiffany go, and then I'm gonna capitalize off of it. I got something to say about that. But go ahead, Scrub.
Yeah, nah, that last call, you can't call a quarterback draw with 14 seconds in the timeout. There's just not enough time to get the ball spotted and all that. They also didn't run the ball once again. Dak had a bad game, another bad game, and defensively they were okay, but when you don't have, you know what kind of defense you have. You don't want the Niners run the ball, and because the Cowboys fell behind, the Niners were able to do what they wanted. So this is what, although the Niners nearly gave it away in the end, but it's more the same with the Cowboys. As for your Bucks, Polo, salute to them. They pulled it out. I don't know what happened to Philly. They decided to show up in the fourth quarter, but that was really it, because apparently running the ball was outlawed in Philly. Maybe I missed something. I didn't get to see much of the last game because I fell asleep. But yeah, go ahead.
Well, no, before I let the queen go. Hey, look, I'm gonna let you.
This is a wonderful morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. I got a smile on my face.
Look, hey, before I let you go, Queen, let me say this, okay? Let me say this, sweetie. We capitalize on Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts will bounce back. I guarantee you that. Go ahead, Tiffany. You got it.
Yeah, I got it. I just want to, guys, I just want to say, did Prescott thought he was Lamar Jackson running? That's who he thought he was. That's who he thought he was, which he ain't. But anyway, I want to give a shout out. I mean, I knew the Steelers was gonna be their ass beat. I mean, they shouldn't be getting playoffs. It wasn't for certain things that happened. But Big Ben is gone. Salute to him. Hall of Fame.
You just rubbing it in. You rubbing it in. Memphis State. Rubbing it in.
I mean, I want some money out off the Cowgirls. I mean, I'm just
How much you bet, Tim?
I don't. The person don't bet a lot, but they do. So we kept it really simple. But just to see that they had to pay it to me. Because they've been riding them bums for the whole year, and I told you.
Okay, look, let me ask y'all a question. And I already know Tiffany's answer on this. I'm going to ask all y'all a question. Do you think that Mike McCarthy, after what he did yesterday, should be fired?
I think that whole offensive section.
He shouldn't have been the coach.
Well, yeah, I do. I agree with what's his name. I never thought he was like, how somebody usually say that's a good hire. I was like, they chose him of all people. I thought they was gonna go with somebody else originally. Like, so I'm surprised they even hired that man. I'm like, I know he has a Super Bowl, but that was so long ago.
That was Jerry Jones being Jerry Jones hire. He didn't want someone who was Mike McCarthy, like, he seems like a decent guy, but he gives the impression of a guy who's going to go along with the program.
Wait a minute. Who seemed like a decent guy?
He said Mark McCarthy.
Man, Mike McCarthy is not no decent guy. This dude is an asshole. Listen, I'm going to tell you like this. That motherfucker is grimy than a motherfucker. He tried to put motherfuckers in there that's hurt and still get them to play against their will. And on top of that, this motherfucker makes the horrible decision, Tiffany, Memphis, and Scrub Zero. This motherfucker fucked up at the wrong moment. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we had already been saying that. I talked about this with Tiffany before. I told you, that motherfucker, it don't fall on Dak. Okay, Zeke, I'm going to talk about him too, because he was a non-motherfucking factor, Tiffany. But Mike McCarthy should be fired. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. That was horrible.
That was
horrible.
I didn't know about the whole.
I thought that, like, I was like, wow. It's like they were ill. Why they always always the most demoralized team. They don't know they got no discipline. They just don't give a.
Yeah, they had like another 14 penalties or something such.
Yeah, they got 4. They broke the record.
Tiffany could have made a better decision, or Scrub Zero could have made a better decision, or Memphis could have made a better decision than what Mike McCarthy did.
And then he tried to back that up, saying that they practiced that, bro. You like that? It doesn't work that way. And I was watching a video early this morning. Uche Oneri, he broke it down like there's not enough time to actually run a play inbounds, hand the ball off to the ref, and then have him stop the ball. Because that ball wasn't even spotted properly. Their play had no chance.
Scrub
was over.
Hey, Scrub and everybody else, did you see Dak trying to keep his cool? I know he wanted to punch the shit out of Mike McCarthy.
Man,
he ain't about that life.
Okay, don't get it twisted. Now, Dak from Louisiana now. Don't get it.
But Dak, he understands. He's a player. He's gonna listen to what the coaches say. Because that's how he plays football. But if it was if he had the option, I know he wouldn't have went no.
He don't even like Mike McCarthy like that. They don't get along.
Man, Mike McCarthy's a bum. Kellen Moore is a bum. That whole offensive staff needs to go. They need to be gone.
That offensive line, and look, I don't put everything on Dak. You know what I'm saying? But he could have played better. But like, okay, Scrub, you brought up a good point. Now let's talk about this run game. All right. Now, Tiffany, I'm gonna start with you first. Zeke is not the same.
I agree with that.
He's not the same.
The same. Like, yeah, like, and somebody bring up True the King Boy. I was like, True, how much is he owed? And now he told me, a lot of money still. I said, really? Dre ain't gonna keep him? He was a no-show yesterday. And then somebody said he was hurt, but I want no excuses, okay?
Exactly. Listen, I don't want to hear nothing about no hurt. No, this is you in the playoff now. Hey, look, Michael Irvin, he would probably hurt. Novacek would probably hurt. Emmett would probably hurt. Fucking Troy Aikman played with concussions. He would probably hurt. Even Romo, even though I don't like him, that motherfucker would be hurt. I don't want to hear that shit.
Man, listen, we know how Zeke is, but even with that, where's the commitment to the running game? Because they have Pollard and they didn't run the ball with him either.
I think Zeke should be a goal line back, man.
That's it, just a goal line back.
Yeah, at this point in his career,
I wouldn't say just a goal line back, but you can't give him the ball 20, 30 times a game now. But I think you could still give it to him 15 times a game. Like use your two backs. In fact, use 3 backs. Really is what you should be doing.
Yeah.
To use.
Y'all want to know what the problem is with the Cowboys offense?
Kellen Moore.
No, Mike McCarthy is pass heavy, man.
What?
Remember, Mike McCarthy ain't calling the plays. It's Kellen Moore, and yes, I will agree. Mike McCarthy is pass heavy, but so is Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore coming from what you say with that run and shoot type offense. All they want to do is pass the thing on ball. It's ridiculous.
What's up, Screw? Whatever, everybody.
Oh, well, what's up, SL?
Tiffany.
Salute to you, Tom.
Hey, yo, Tiffany.
Yeah.
You took shots at my Steelers earlier.
That's what she's supposed to do. That's a Ravens fan you talking to, and a football team fan.
Yeah, you know.
You gonna get it all day.
You got Kelsey up here, but somebody come in, somebody else is coming for that throne.
Hey yo, Tiffany, what the Ravens at? Did they make it to the playoffs?
He was talking about a hurt COVID team. That's what he would do. That's what you want to do. Talk about.
You know what? The Steelers are the same place where the Ravens are now, at home.
Yeah, we both been moved together.
Man, I picked the Ravens out the AFC originally.
A lot
They
of
would
people,
have gotten out
a
the
lot of
AFC if
people
Lamar
actually
Jackson didn't get
they
injured.
asked a
I
lot of
wanted
people
Lamar to make it.
they wanted the Browns. They said the Browns were a contender because of how much talent they had.
The Browns would have been contender if they had a viable quarterback.
Yeah, that's what people was originally.
Or at the very least, if you actually didn't try to put everything on Baker Mayfield like he's more than a game manager, because that's what he is. But no, they won to pass the thing on ball, and look where it got them. Now they at home too.
Yeah, well, my opinion about the Chiefs and Steelers game, it was sad. It was actually worse than the Bills game.
Yeah, I knew this was gonna be a blowout. That's why I didn't even turn on.
No, I didn't know. No, we didn't know. I didn't.
I knew. I said this a little play game might be easy.
It was a
Okay.
blowout, but I
Don't do that.
Don't do what you're back there to the court. You only got in because of certain levels.
I don't believe that. No,
so the
I don't believe it. To me, I feel like the Chiefs was gonna win, but I feel like it wasn't gonna be on the blowout thing. But like watching, I blame the Saints. I blame the Steelers, the receivers. They can't even catch nothing. Like Butterfield.
Oh, Juju worried about being on a TikTok star, so
nobody cares about
Juju. Man, ain't no worry about no Juju.
No,
I forgot he was even on the team until you mentioned him.
Nobody cares about Juicy Fruit. He just can't catch. He can't catch. The whole receivers, some of them can't catch. Also,
somebody got that background.
Yeah, background. Yeah, no, the receivers, no, they can't really, catch. Also, the defense, they just let Pat just go. They just let Pat just go crazy. Let the tight ends, receivers, and they let linemen. So.
Hey, young. We gonna ask Tiffany a question together. You still believe in them Bengals? You still don't believe in them Bengals?
I picked the Bengals to win on Saturday. See, I could
nah. You did.
I was on Truth.
Okay.
On Friday we was on the picks.
I thought you would have went at them because of
I felt that they was going to. I mean, but it was closer than what I thought it would be with the Raiders. I really like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I had picked them. I was just like, I don't know who to pick. I was just like, I picked the Bengals because they're all.
Well, let me ask everybody a question on here then. Mm-hmm. Y'all think the Bengals gonna beat the Titans? Y'all think the Bengals gonna beat the Titans?
No.
I already know Sterling answer. To that one.
That's what I mean. I like the Titans, so I'm giving them credit. I'm gonna get only when they don't play us.
Yes. Look, yes. I'm like Tracy Morgan, Tiffany, Hustle Man. Yes. They gonna beat them. They gonna beat them.
They gonna be King Henry and the Titans.
They gonna beat them.
All right,
I know y'all looking for Derrick Henry to be the same and all this other stuff.
No, we got some received. All right, Paulo, this like your little butt was crying about because you was wrong about the cowgirls. See, okay.
No, because I was about
Burrow on a whole nother level.
Because I want to say to Polo, how you feel about the Cowboys and the 49ers game?
How do I feel about it?
Mm-hmm.
Scrub Zero knows how I feel about it, and I know we've already been on the stream about it. And Scrub Zero tried to tell me, he was like, "Look, I don't trust the Cowboys, man," and this nigga was right, man. Shit, fuck.
I don't trust the Cowboys, but he picked the Cowboys.
I actually did pick the Cowboys. I'm like, someone told me like the Cowboys gonna win this game, and then
because y'all should know it was a sign. If the 49ers went down the field on their first drive with no problem at all.
Once I saw that, I knew it was gonna be a problem.
Tiffany, they sucked the life out of that building. Like they came in. They came in like Jordan came into Phoenix, man.
We're the underdog, but we don't care. Like, we ain't scared of these. They ain't nobody.
Even had Debo running that bitch.
Debo ate them up. the whole defense.
Tebow, Mitchell, Ayuk, yo, they was
He
everyone
won.
was
Yeah.
getting in on the app.
That running the Kawhi.
Jimmy Garoppolo only had 172 yards. That goes to show you. That goes to show you he didn't really need to do nothing but manage that shit.
He didn't need to do anything to manage that shit, but he threw the late pick, and then he snapped the ball
Yeah, he
earlier than
did.
he should have. Because if he actually waited another second and then snapped the ball, it would have been game over. They would have won. It wouldn't have been all that stuff with the last.
But Scrubs, Sterling, and Tiffany, and Memphis, they don't have no Pro Bowlers on defense, do they?
No.
Nah.
They should have. Nick, they motherfucking defensive line.
My concern was if that was the question I had. I'm like, if Dallas's offensive line can hold up, they'll have a field day on those corners because that secondary's been weak.
Yeah, the corners been like that.
Like Aqua was killing Diggs. He was killing Diggs.
Oh, hey Tiffany, and Sterling, and Scrub, and Memphis. Where the fuck is Jacob at?
Yo, Jacob, where you at?
Where you at,
Jacob, where the hell you at, man?
Yo, time to face the music.
No, man, he was talking that mess about the Eagles gonna win.
Oh yeah, where he at?
That was another game. Not even gonna waste my time. I said, oh hell no, nobody watching this.
No.
Well, the Eagles had a chance if they ran the ball early, but they didn't.
Everybody doubted us. They thought the Eagles was gonna win the game.
Man, anyone who knew football knew the Eagles.
Hey, Sterling, Jalen Hurts gonna bounce back though next year.
Yeah, he gonna bounce back.
That motherfucker gonna bounce back next year.
He was good.
That's what I was trying to tell Tiffany. He gonna be him, Fields. Don't look at them motherfuckers like, oh no, them niggas is trash. No, them motherfuckers is gonna bounce back next year.
Yeah, but
because he did have some good games, man.
Yeah, but like that rookie, Devontae Smith, he gonna be something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He gonna be
Devontae Smith straight. I actually like what I saw from Hurts. But I don't. That's another team. They don't run the ball enough when they should be running the ball. Like
we was killing their running game until the first two quarters. We was killing the running game.
But they got away from it too easily. That like they saw it didn't work, and instead of saying, all right, let's try a few other ways to run this ball before we just go to the pass. He's like, now we're gonna go to the pass.
Because we was killing them. They had no chance running that ball.
They had no chance passing the ball either.
That easy. We got them stuck the first half. Like we was killing them.
31-0 before they got on the board. At that point, this was already over.
It was over. I'm like, what? I'm like, shit. Next game. That's what I said.
Let me say this to y'all, Tampa Bay. Look, you better be glad somebody was home at a bad season. Because when they play y'all seem to don't know how to play against them. Shout out to the Washington football team.
Man, you better be praying they get Tiffany. You better be praying they get Deshaun. That's what you need to be playing.
Everybody want playing to get. I think Deshaun. First of all, we got to have the legal situation. That's a good. Deshaun might want to go with Flores.
Well, they making. Hey, Tiffany, they making changes. They already. They interviewed motherfucking Flores from Miami. Remember that young? They Houston Texans. They fired him
up and fired
Flores. Scrub.
Yeah, we was talking about yesterday.
And they offered they offered a settlement. Scrub, they offered a settlement. Tiffany, they offered a settlement. One of them women, Memphis, they offered a settlement. One of them women out of the 22 offered a settlement for Deshaun. What does that tell you? Oh well, okay. That shit, they some liars, man. He took a picture with his girlfriend. Man, at a party. Deshaun Watson. They lying on that man.
Polo, you know how it is for the brothers. If he really did something, it would have been a wrap for him by now. long past the rap. They wouldn't be
They
going on
fired
this
that dude after a year. Bill O'Brien knew that there was trouble in there. Hey, Young, we already talked about this. That fucking front office is all fucked up. They have loaded potential going all the way back to the days of Andre Johnson, Arian Foster. You
I
had a
agree with
motherfucking
that. I agree with that. They should have
JJ.
better. They
Let him
invested
go.
Andre Johnson's career. He could have been somewhere and won.
right.
I'll be calling everybody. I'll call Tomlin, Tony Dungy. I'll get motherfucking Deion Sanders in that bitch.
Tony Dungy ain't coming back. He got a good, nice job. He said he getting paid. He running
No,
fine.
no, Tiffany. I'm talking about to help him out.
Oh yeah,
To help
they
Deshaun Watson out.
They was getting counsel from Tony Dungy.
Because the way they're doing that, man, that's not right, man. That's not right how they doing him.
No.
You got motherfuckers coming in there with fake vaccine cards and shit.
And
You mean the players on your team? That's what you talking about?
I didn't mean it. Look, here you go. Hey, look, he gone. Hey, Young knows how I feel about AB, and so does Scrub, and so does
No, but he
Memphis.
wasn't the only one. I'm just saying there's other people who should have been suspended for lying, and if
Of course.
behind and was even vaccinated, lying wrong.
Yeah, and they got to buy. You right.
Of course, but you know the guy in question is the right skin tone. Some nonsense, but we talk about that. But with Deshaun Watson, like ever since he asked for that trade, they've been dragging his name because he sees this ain't working out. Let me get out of here.
Man, when he traded D Hop, I was like, really, this is.
And Tiffany, Young, everybody knows I didn't like Bill O'Brien, but the way that they were, Bill O'Brien was fed up in that motherfucker. He wasn't my favorite coach or nothing, but you could see clearly that motherfucker was tired of that organization.
You see, Alabama lost because they had Bill O'Brien. But that's a whole different discussion. I'm sorry, I had to say that. But nah, like the Texas organization is not good. It's clear they're not a good organization.
If you are your owner, yeah, but some people they're owner.
Yeah, if I'm a player, I mean, it's 1 of 32. So if like the lower end guys, like I get it, but if you won the like top 10% guys, yeah, you ain't going over there.
Memphis, are you asleep? Memphis,
he gone again.
Nah, I'm around.
Okay, all right. I'm making sure. Hey, Tiffany, wake him up, please. That's your job, please. You wake Memphis up, man.
Hey, Memphis, wake up. So you can look at this picture of your Steelers. That's the last time you're going to see them, okay? You don't know who your quarterback going to be.
Ooh.
Who's your they're going to put Dwayne Haskins in there. He's going to be a star quarterback.
Quite honestly, I don't think Dwayne Haskins can be any worse than what.
Really? I know how we're doing it.
Dwayne Haskins.
She woke you up that way.
So that's how we doing each other on MLK Day, Tiffany.
Dwayne Haskins, the new quarterback.
Oh my God, man! I'd rather have Mason Rudolph.
No, you
do not bring that MLK bullshit up, because on every street there's always MLK. Don't nobody want to go to that motherfucker. So every place in the United States, you think of MLK, they be like, nah, I ain't going over there. Shit, fuck that.
Well, we know what happened when Lamar Jackson get hurt now with Tiffany.
Okay, Lamar didn't get it. Actually, a lot of people, they always claim, he run too much. He got hurt in the pocket. He didn't get hurt damn running. That man went after his ankles, which is suspect. Don't think I see that by that Browns play. I'm gonna get whoever.
Yeah, y'all think he gonna be the same when he get back?
Look like another RG3 2.0 to me.
Really?
Nah, man, don't put that curse on him, man. Don't put that curse on him, Memphis. Please, man.
You
I mean,
Oh, dang.
Look, man.
It's
Look,
I mean, the man, he getting knocked upside the head out in the pocket and stuff, and
But
can't
he
throw a
usually
pitch.
do get
But he
up.
better than your quarterback.
look, Memphis. Look, I'm saying.
Well, my
like I
quarterback
told-
retired, okay? My
Yeah,
quarterback
and he-
retired
and he-
after the
Quarterback is
Super Bowl
Dwayne
championships,
Haskins.
okay?
Yeah, well, that was when Big Ben was Big Ben.
No,
Then-
Scrubs. Let me say this. Look,
What's up, Matt? I'll see you in the building, man. Y'all go subscribe to that boy Cooking Smoke Sports.
Look. I'm
Man,
saying,
look.
Hold on.
Dwayne Haskins should have never left Ohio State. I think he should. I don't know, man.
I agree with that. He
I don't
was
know.
in school.
Look, I can't shoot Lamar no bell. Look, let's why I say this. If you want, as a Ravens fan, if you want Lamar to grow as a passer, you have to get rid of Roman.
I agree with that.
Hold on, because Lamar's coming to the 5th season, and the Raven offense can't beat cover 0, and they need to grow in order for him to stop running RPOs for 2 yards. Because usually, if your offense can't beat a cover 0, it has something to do with your quarterback. Because Lamar been accurate for his short throwing game, but they don't run reverse screens.
That's a good logic. Good logic, Sterling.
But you know what
Lamar.
but y'all,
Hold on, but like their offensive passing game is plain and predicted.
Who's gonna fire Greg Roman?
He can prove he can be a great passer in the coach game.
I'm saying, but John Harbaugh don't like to fire people. Okay, I'm beyond like really like even if he fired him, he gonna get somebody, one of his friends or somebody. That's what I think. He bet you Greg Roman get fired, be shocked. They gonna use the excuse. Oh, this team was injured.
No.
That's the excuse they gonna get that shot.
No, I can't.
Well, at least you know it's coming.
No, I can't really put it on the coach. Look, I'm saying like he proved he can be a great passer in the coach game, but the Ravens style of play don't benefit in situational moments like the 3rd and long or like a 2-point conversation.
That's facts.
They don't have no short passing game. They can rely on what they do so bad playing cover 0. And I would say it's not only about reading defense. The main thing is that he just being hurt. He always get hurt. He's been hurt. And
y'all keep saying this is his first injury in the NFL ever. The only reason he ever missed the game like Chicago because he was sick. Like he's sick, like sick, but he never misses the game. He gets, even if he made on field, he has played every game except for this season. What happened?
I agree with Tiffany, but they had to force his ass to sit down.
Yeah, because
they had to force his ass to sit down. He wanted to play.
Did y'all see that video? He was trying to make
what you say?
Play.
Hold on, but now look.
What you trying to say, young?
I'm gonna stop you. Look, let's give an example. Okay, we all know who that person is. No Polo, didn't know Hollywood Brown. He's really only a big threat. Bateman only gets as many snaps as a backup running back. So when you get these situations, there's no scheme or strategy. Mark is the only person you look up at these moments. Lamar is the bigger reason for starting them. The Ravens had to scheme up with their wide receivers more, and they would end up like the 49ers. But I don't care about the stats to me. And they're more better. But only thing in the first half of the season, that he could be recalibrated of if he had better coordinators who don't depend on running quarterback to be successful. Like, have you ever seen Greg Roman without a fast quarterback? You think he could bring Justice Herbert, big player, and make them dangerous passes? Lamar needs a better offensive coordinator so he can improve. So why would a team run an RPO on a 3rd and long? The passing game is broken. If you can run the play, he can't make those. That's one thing. But if you don't have routes that can beat a man, where are you gonna look? Where you gonna be looking at you on why the offense is unsuccessful?
Because I think they whole thing was predicated, Young and Tiffany, on Freeman. They had used Freeman way more than what they had did in the last couple of years, and then they were trying to figure that thing out after they saw that Le'Veon Bell wasn't working out, and then of course what's his name, Jackson. Jackson was he was starting to get kind of fatigued. I think it was overall fatigue really because he was having a sensational year up
Exactly.
until
He
the
had
last
to
couple of
carry that.
games.
He had to carry that team in the beginning. He was the reason why they were in the like. He had to. It was so much. He had to run, goddamn pass. He was the only. We didn't have no 100 rushing. One had one rushing games. Lamar Jackson was the only one with 2, because nobody else did nothing.
Yeah,
And see, okay, I think what Young, it was either you, Scrub, or maybe even Memphis. Somebody said this. Oh, I think it was Jacob probably. They said AB would have been a good fit uh, in the Ravens or whatever, and I would have been like, yeah, from a personnel standpoint, yeah, but not personality.
right.
It actually could have worked. Lamar Jackson, I think Tiffany said this. He needs somebody that he could rely on. That's like a deep threat. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
No, no,
because
that's
Hollywood is so.
no.
If y'all went back, it was so many plays. Hollywood, it was with all the quarterbacks. They threw the ball
What
right at him. He just dropped it, and we was like, "What are you
Yeah.
doing?"
what you about to say, young?
No, I
You
said
sound like you disagree.
what she said. I said I disagree. He needs an offensive coordinator that can help him learn all the like I said, that can help him run the plays. Like I said,
I,
no, he can't make throws. That's one thing. But if you don't have routes that could beat a man, we are going to looking at you while his offense is not successful. He needs an offense coordinator that can help him learn instead of just telling him just run the ball,
I
run
think
the
he needs
ball.
a different offensive coordinator, but he also needs he needs another guy he can count on. Because right now the only guy he can count on is Mark Andrews, and I like Mark Andrews, but if he's the only guy you got, that's not you're not going to get to where you ultimately want to go. They need another guy. I think
See,
they need.
I don't like how they did Rashad, because before Rashad got hurt, they was raving about him. They was going to use that he supposed to be the number 1 wide receiver. That's who they was impressed with, but he got hurt, and it's like when he finally came back, they barely gave him the ball. I mean, I know it took time, but I mean, when he was fully healthy, they still didn't give him a ball, and I was like, what are you doing here?
Right, that's what I was thinking. Like he needs that X receiver, that possession type receiver to help him out.
I mean, because we can't keep depending on Hollywood. Okay, I'm sorry. I like Hollywood,
Depending,
but
man, listen, he can run. That's about it. Because his hands, man.
But like, yeah, but you saying that, oh, he need a wide receiver, but still, he still can't throw.
What you mean he can't throw? He can throw.
Who can't throw?
He can.
He got better. Young, he done got better, especially this year. You cannot say he
One
hadn't
game.
improved.
Look,
It was more than one game. That's young. Stop.
Nah, it's been more than one game.
Look. Like I said, he's been accurate for his short throwing game. But I'm saying reverse screen, zig routes, corner routes, no long bats, no. Not really, no.
But what Greg Roman's offense? I mean, what we gonna say? The 49ers went to Super Bowl, but they
You need
didn't
to
win
get
those.
rid of Roman and find a new offensive coordinator
But
to
I'm
help him with
afraid
that.
John Harbaugh is
And
not going to
then
do
get a
that.
receiver.
He not going to. John Harbaugh is.
I'm
Y'all know
I'm
John
disappointed
Harbaugh.
in you, young man. I thought you would have saw. I thought you would have saw the improvement in
I
Lamar,
saw
man.
You know we try. Y'all
I
know we
saw
try to get Allen
the
Robinson, but it was them damn pads
I'm
that
not
he
Okay,
hating
was
on
last
how
using.
year, young.
look,
Last year, young. Yeah, you were on point with that. But this year, nah, man. And it goes back to what Tiffany. You made Tiffany's point. Look, this guy was being overworked. And look, I even said
I didn't
earlier
say
in the year,
over. I did not
huh?
make a point over. I just said that he needs to find they need to find somebody that can be the corporate zero. She was saying like, oh, he was overworked and I'm just hurt. I'm saying my point was he just needs an offensive coordinator there that can help him learn stuff, and also she said a wide receiver as well to test. But like I'm saying, if you can't get Roman stuff, then he gonna play exactly like how he is now.
Listen,
That's what I said about John Harbaugh, because y'all know John Harbaugh, if he don't get extended this off season, He will be going. That is his like last season, unless they come to an
Man.
agreement. I wonder, are they going to wait and see what happens before they
I
extend
don't
him?
think I don't think they're lame duck him, because if you don't extend him, that usually means you're a lame duck coach and they ain't bringing you back. But I don't think they're going to do that with him. As for
Well,
Greg Roman,
let's be real, okay? Because his ass, it should have been 5 if it wasn't for Lamar Jackson. We will keep it 100, and it was still that's he was about to be out the door. They was done with that man before Lamar Jackson came.
yeah,
They was going to send him packing.
That is true.
But at the end of the day, though, this go back to me when I'm talking to Young. It still goes back. You gotta have them guys that you can rely on, especially okay, Tiffany. Maybe not a deep threat or something like that, but a guy that you can rely on and a supremely gifted tight end. I mean, look, if you don't have one of the two, then okay, you're gonna be overworked. And see, this is the thing. Okay, while Kansas City they got Hill or what I'm saying, Kelsey, them boys and stuff like that, right? Well, shit. Look, you can rely on one of the two if one of them get hurt or something like that, and that's the same thing with Lamar Jackson. Get him a good tight end there. Okay, look, that's what Young was talking about. Oh, you need that third. That short yardage or something like that. Bam. You need a versatility guy like a fucking Travis Kelsey or something like that, or a tight end that's gonna get you that shit, or Gronk or somebody.
No, they got Andrews, and Andrews that's fine. The issue is that he's the only one they can count on right now, and because
You see, right about that, Polo. He
They
is
need
the
that.
only one I ever see Mark Andrews ever drops anything.
But what about a deep threat though? Still,
I know. I mean,
I don't
but,
think,
but
like,
y'all
a deep
remember
threat-
they was trying to get Allen Robinson. They were trying to get him last year.
a deep
before
threat would
the
be
season
nice, but
started.
it's not like the end of the world if they don't get one. But they need a guy who one more guy they can count on. I think
Because
they
that's
need a
not
guy
right.
like an Anquan Bolden, a guy who can run routes.
Anquan Bolden.
A type of player like that, who's a big body receiver,
Physical,
possession receiver. Yeah.
taking it
he
away.
was important in that Super Bowl run. So yeah.
Hell, get Emmanuel Sanders. No, I'm playing.
Hey, Polo.
He did his thing.
I would agree with that.
Polo,
Hey, he did it.
I want somebody off of $40. I want Debo. I wish I could get Debo.
Man, everybody want their hands on Debo. Young was right about that. That motherfucker value is through the roof. And they all, man, everybody gonna want Debo now.
Well, Debo, because Debo does a little bit of everything, but like Brandon Ayuk is good too. He's a guy you can count on as well. And I think, and because you have Ayuk and Debo for the Niners, like they'll be all right. They just need their quarterback to be consistent, which I don't trust Jimmy Garoppolo to do. But you need to have those kind, like, two guys like that. You know, all right, I got this guy who can do a little bit of everything. I got this guy who's good at who I got everyone who has their roles that are good at what they do, and I can rely on them when I put them.
Whether you, Young, Scrub, whether you want to believe it or not, Jimmy G is more clutch than what you think, man.
Yes, he is. No, because I real respect.
I would say that, except he nearly threw the game away.
I know he did, yeah. And I was like, damn, he making me look dumb because I was vouching for this dude. But
he looked better than Prescott.
Listen, he had a chance to keep the ball out of the Cowboys' hands, and he committed the false start. It was really an illegal shift because the guy was never, because they never sacked.
Memphis, you up, man?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Dwayne Haskins.
Tiffany sound like you better get up for work now.
Tiffany said, "What about Dwayne Haskins?"
He's your quarterback, so you better. I want you to get his jersey, Memphis. Okay.
I think he can't.
No, I ain't doing all this. Yeah, I take Rudolph.
I don't. First of all, why the heck is Rudolph still on that team? We know he trash. I'm serious. How is he still on the team? He's done nothing.
Man, look.
A dude named Doug Hodges played better than him. Why does he still have a job?
Man, 3,000 in the building, man. Another Steeler Nation, man. Sorry, 3,000, man. That Ben Roethlisberger era is done with,
the
man.
Steelers, they gone. They sitting at home with me and my Ravens. We all gonna watch the games together.
Well, I'm glad you know.
I could be honest. I knew it. I called it weeks ago that when I saw what happened with Green Bay, I said, John Harbaugh balled and did this team wrong. Get your butt out of here.
Man, listen, man. I'll give away Dwayne
Y'all agree with that, Steelers Nation? My bad. I mean, cut you off, Memphis. He asked the question though to Steelers Nation.
What's he say?
Mason should have been gone. He agreed with me that Rudolph should have been long gone.
Yeah. I'll get rid of Haskins too for a thing of Grand Biscuits right now.
So who would you get there, y'all? Who would you get for the Steelers? Would you draft or would you try to get somebody free agent?
You got to get somebody in the draft at this point.
But I heard the quarterbacks in that upcoming draft.
You just gonna need a quarterback for the Steelers because Ben gone.
Yeah. Well, Ben gone. Mason Rudolph ain't done nothing. Joshua Dobbs ain't gonna do nothing. Wayne Haskins, we know, ain't gonna do nothing. So we gotta go to the draft.
Who you going?
I mean, if you could trade for Deshaun Watson, I'd do that.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. I was like, can y'all get Deshaun?
I don't know how the cap situation is. I think they still kind of.
Oh, okay.
I think we kind of tight on the cap right now.
Yeah.
Never mind. Y'all get Baker Mayfield. Go ahead. That's your quarterback.
No, they don't need Baker Mayfield either. It'll be more of the same.
Man, that just like having Ben Roethlisberger 2.0.
Listen, yeah. At this stage of where Ben was, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't make sense for the team. It's just throw it all away.
Do y'all got some draft picks? I'll let you get Tyler Huntley. You got some draft picks?
Man, ain't no one taking no Tyler Huntley either.
You want him? Yeah, I'm just saying. Give me some draft picks. We can talk.
Nah, we ain't doing that for Tyler. I'm getting him.
Y'all give me some people that give me JJ. Yeah,
no, thank you. We'll pass, honey.
You sure?
Oh, I'm positive.
Okay, y'all stick with Rudolph. Then you go ahead. I'm trying to help you out.
I'll take my chances with Rudolph. Y'all keep hunting.
Okay.
But y'all know who was the major disappointment this year? To me, for our team, yeah.
Who?
Which I'm kind of glad it was a disappointment at the end, but the coach.
Man, well, I don't know what happened that last week because I didn't see the game, but I know they lost. They lost.
I heard what somebody told me because they're a Colts fan. They said they want Carson Wentz gone out of there. They want him gone.
Nah.
They can't stand the man now.
Yeah.
Y'all can get him for a backup over there in Baltimore. I'm quite sure y'all need him.
No. Just to let you know, we only got black quarterbacks on the roster right now. So.
Hey man, look, Lamar be hurt by week 5 anyway.
You wrong for that, man. You still ain't got to talk. Why you wishing that on that man?
Disrespectful.
I know Lamar don't never say nothing about no.
Lamar be hurt by week 5 or 6 anyway. He been twisted the ankle or fractured the elbow or something.
Lamar Jackson.
He wishing hard on Lamar. I can't believe you, Memphis. You need to be ashamed.
I'm just looking out, man.
You looking out for the Steelers. That's what you looking out for.
Hey, wait, what? Please don't come up in here with no capping and trolling, please.
Yo, no, listen, yo, NFL,
Okay, yes, you was right. God damn it! All right, you were right. All right, damn, you want to hear that shit?
Wait,
yo,
what is he right
NFL,
about?
you wrong. You wrong for what you did. To the
No,
Cowboys.
he gonna come up in here
I'm not
about
even
Josh
I'm not
Allen
even a
and shit.
Cowboys
Okay,
fan.
yes.
Even though I called it though, when I said the Cowboys gonna lose on the first round, you know what I'm saying? If the Dolphins would
Nah,
have made it,
hey, young, he been
we would have
talking
beat
about
the
Josh
fuck out
Allen.
the
He was talking
Bills,
about Josh
nigga.
Allen. Everybody,
Niggas lucky,
like,
dog.
nah.
All right, Josh
That was
Allen.
that stream you was capping about Lamar Jackson because Tiffany he loved Lamar Jackson too.
Oh, he
So
do?
All right,
Is he a Ravens fan or he just like Lamar?
nah, he a Dolphins fan.
Yo, shout
Hey
out to
What
man,
do you
Dolphins,
say?
Ain't
man.
Lamar,
Like,
ain't
Like
Lamar
for
somewhere
next
from that
season,
area?
no, Polo. What do you say
they
about Josh
goofed
Allen?
out. They goofed out against Tennessee because Tennessee is the number one team in the AFC. That's why they ain't
What did
win
you
this
say,
season.
young?
I said, what
You
do you
know
say
what I'm
about
saying?
Josh Allen?
Shout out to the Dolphins, man. That's all we got. Really put the energy out there to
He
them.
says,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
no shout out to them Dolphins. They done got rid of
Yo,
Flores.
whoa, scrubs.
No,
Calm down.
I
You
would
know what I'm
say shout out
saying?
to
You know
them,
what I'm
but they
saying?
fired Flores when they shouldn't have. So fuck you, Dolphins.
Yeah, good luck with Tua. He's their future. Tua's the future.
Hey, boy, them Tampa Bay Buccaneers survived another week. They survived another
Survive.
week.
yeah, I
Everybody
know we
survive.
still
They
in it.
won.
That's one thing I could be happy about. Even though I didn't pick him, I
hey
lost faith in
man, y'all
myself.
know the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ain't play no damn body. That was
Man,
preseason
they
for them.
survived another
That was
week.
easy work,
Play
man.
the
Hey,
Eagles.
it's all right. Hey, we got the dub, man. That's all that matters, man.
That's all that matters, Polo.
y'all got a preseason week.
Hey, yo, did we get the dub? That's all that matters,
That's
man.
all that matters,
Yeah,
Polo.
nigga just said we didn't
Look,
get the
I'll be
dub.
That
real.
We
Eagles,
know
that
Brady ain't the
game.
same.
Man,
We know
Hey
Brian.
man,
We
I
ain't
don't understand how Tampa Bay ended up with 2 bye
no.
weeks.
Y'all people in the comment, y'all be like, they be
Bruh,
Tampa
saying,
Bay
we need.
got
Hey,
2 bye
yo.
weeks.
Hey, yo, we need Fournette though. Hey, y'all, we need Fournette though. I ain't even gonna front. We need Leonard. We need Leonard.
boy, y'all
We
niggas
need
need
Leonard.
more than that,
Dalvin
boy.
got
Y'all
traded.
had, bro, them niggas, the Eagles, bro. They had like 15 points on y'all, bro. They could have came at
Who
y'all,
y'all
bro.
playing there? Green Bay?
hold on. How they
No, they
gonna
don't
come
play
back?
Green
How they
Bay.
gonna
They
come
play
back?
with the winner of the
Hold on.
Rams and the
Stop.
Cardinals. Because
How they gonna come back like it
San
was
Fran
three
go to
on?
Green Bay.
Memphis.
Another
Yeah,
bye week.
Tiffany, right? We got to see the winner. About tonight.
Wait. Hey, that Green Bay defense didn't impress me because my
Hold
team almost
on.
beat their ass with a
I
back.
gotta go.
Okay, when they don't impress me.
Hold on. I gotta go.
Polo, Tampa Bay against Arizona or the Rams.
Or
That's
the
the extra
Rams,
bye week,
yeah.
man. You know that,
Yeah,
Polo.
that's what
Come on,
Tiffany.
Polo.
I
Huh?
You
gotta go.
wildin'.
I gotta go. See how
You
you.
know Tampa Bay going up against either the Rams or Arizona. That's the extra bye week for
Hold on.
Tampa Bay.
You a
Hey, that's cap.
That's
hater.
a lie.
That's
What you
cap.
talking about? The
That's
Hold
Rams
heavy
on.
beat
cap.
their ass by
Hold on,
14
Memphis.
points.
Hold on.
Regular season. Don't think I remember.
Man,
Nah,
y'all
Memphis
know the
capping
referee
right
gonna
now.
put that best Tampa Bay jersey on. No, act like y'all don't know what the hell
Hey,
going on.
Memphis, you right. You look at Tom Brady, go, oh, that's a flag, sir. You been looking at that man wrong.
That's right, Tiffany. I'm glad you see it my way.
Tommy,
I mean,
Tommy.
we know that Tom's going to get favorable calls. We know that. That's
Yo,
not
y'all
changing.
gotta start talking about the GOAT like that.
Come
Y'all
on, man.
disrespectful,
Come
bro.
on. No.
Y'all gotta stop
No,
that.
because actually he hasn't been getting that shit this year. He has not been getting that shit. If you go back and you go look, man, the refs have not catered to his ass at all.
They
No.
catered to him in
Don't
yesterday's
worry,
game.
it's coming. Don't worry, Polo, it's coming. We
They
know
gave him
it's
that
No,
ball
coming.
he didn't even get.
you can't help it that Tom Brady is immortal. If we're gonna talk about immortal in the postseason, you got to talk about a guy like Travis Kelsey. He's immortal. You got to talk about Debo, like Young said. He's immortal. Like
Or
that
Eli
motherfucker
Manning.
Jamar Chase, rookie year, immortal. Like the motherfucker said, Josh Allen, next coming of Ben Roethlisberger, who he remind me of because he hard to take down, immortal.
Eli
Listen,
He
Manning,
just
immortal.
immortal.
Facts.
Big Ben.
No. Hold
Not
on.
Big
Hey,
Ben.
Polo, can
Josh
you
Allen had
say?
a good game. I want to see what he does
Polo?
next week.
No, Polo. Can you say Josh Allen more to scrub?
Huh?
Can you
Josh
say that
Allen
Josh
had
Allen
a
is
good
immortal to
game
scrub?
last week.
Wait, hold
No,
on.
Congratulations.
he had a great
All right,
game,
no,
dog.
you're right. You're
7
right. No,
degrees,
yeah, he had a great
negative
game.
7 windshield.
Bro,
He
nigga
All right.
running the
destroyed Mac
weather, bro.
Jones.
Okay, he had a great game. He
He
had a great game
destroyed
plan.
Mac Jones,
No, I
man.
understand that. No, I agree.
Rookie.
I
Oh,
agree. My
wow, I'm
question is,
so
what do you want?
Destroyed that motherfucker,
I'm
man.
Hold on. Let me
so
hit an oh
impressed.
Was
wow
he
Hey,
was
first.
he
hold
able to
on.
handle?
Let me ask a question, man.
He cut the
Who
cap.
who do Buffalo play next?
The Chiefs. That gonna be the game right there.
Man, listen, man.
No,
Josh
no,
Allen
call
gonna
it
look
now.
like
I
Kurt
said
Warner when he
Chiefs
came
lose.
out the grocery store, man. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Y'all
Man,
know
you
better
wrong
than
for
me.
Oh,
that.
that was
He
wrong.
gonna, he
Hey,
gonna
No,
look
he
like
ain't.
Kurt Warner. And Kurt
No,
Warner
he
came out
ain't.
the
out of
grocery
pocket like
store
that.
No, he ain't.
stacking up
Hey,
bread.
you want to put some money on
Man,
that?
No,
Oh,
you
he
You want to
can't
put
say
some money on
that
that?
because they blew out the Chiefs early this
well,
season. They
Josh
wasn't
Allen
on.
is good. Hey, no. Hold on. Let me make this point right here. And I know Wait What and Young can agree with me. Even Tiffany, shit, you watch enough of that motherfucker. Look, and Scrub, that motherfucker Josh Allen can play in the pocket. Josh Allen is hard to take down. Josh Allen can run the motherfucking ball. He might not look fast, but that motherfucker can go. And when you try to take him down, guess what? He's so cerebral and smart. He knows how to go down, and also he can go up on the sideline. That motherfucker knows, and he clutch too.
he,
Josh Allen is not to be fucked with, man.
Josh Allen is also capable
hey
of
He
man,
throwing.
I
ain't gonna
know
be
I
looking
know a
like no
quarterback in the
goddamn Kurt
AFC that
Warner.
can't play in the
Straight
pocket, but I
niggas.
ain't
But
calling
that
no
nigga on
name.
point. He
Who is
tripping,
that?
bro. That nigga on point. He been hanging out with straight niggas. Have you seen this nigga
Huh?
friends? Like, you tripping.
Who's
Straight
that
niggas,
quarterback that
bro.
play in the pocket?
You know the quarterback
Nigga
is.
Who
dropped
is
40
that?
on Bill Belichick. It's not even about Mac Jones. He dropped 40 on Bill, nigga. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all niggas be saying Bill great
Hey,
and
that
all
was
that.
hey,
Nigga,
good
Bill
ass
don't got shit
point.
to do with Mac
Bill
Jones.
Belichick looking frustrated.
But
Dog,
they
Fuck out
couldn't
of here,
contain the
man.
he threw
motherfucker.
everything at Josh Allen.
Listen, here's all you need to know about that game: 8 offensive possessions, 7 offensive touchdowns. The last possession they didn't score because they took the knee. That's all you need to know. No sacks, no turnovers.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it.
He methodically beat the fuck out of Bill Belichick. It's not even about Matt Jones. It's not Matt Jones not even up there. We talking about Bill versus Josh Allen. And Josh Allen beat Bill.
My question now: can Josh Allen doesn't have to have that type of game again, but can he
Yo,
have another
Josh Allen
good?
top 5 right now in the NFL. Period. I call
Listen,
it. I call it
I
right
ain't
now,
getting
nigga.
into all that. I
Fuck
said,
it.
can he have another good game against the Chiefs? Because
What
that's
you
he
mean? He in the
got to have.
playoff, nigga. He just dropped it. He gonna handle the Chiefs. He gonna manhandle the Chiefs.
He got to prove it.
He said man
Bro,
had on that. We
he
ain't gonna.
gotta
This
prove it.
gonna be way closer than what y'all think it's gonna be.
no,
Yeah.
boy, the Chiefs defense ain't like that. The Steelers are boo-boo and they still dropped 21. Ew. Come on, bro.
Like in the fourth
But
quarter,
we
the game was already
know
over.
that Josh Allen is also capable of having those bad interceptions.
Oh yeah,
At
because I don't want to bring up that Jaguars game. Don't make me do it.
Oh
we
Lord.
know he's capable
Take
of
them
some
steps.
ugly ass
You take them
games.
steps.
I'm just
Hey,
saying, don't act like they're gonna get blown out. I mean, like come on,
that's
the
not
Chiefs
gonna
already.
happen. That's not
Y'all
gonna
tripping.
happen.
The
I
mindset
think
That's
it's gonna
not
be
gonna
a
January.
close
happen.
game.
January.
Hey,
Y'all
what's the
tripping.
bill? Hey, hold on. What's the Bills ranking defense?
I mean,
Give
top.
me a
We're
moment.
top.
One, 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 one,
Run the
one,
ball
one,
back.
one,
Kill
one,
him.
one.
Kill him, Polo.
What I'm saying is that they don't need to do that shit. They played against the second best defense.
Come
Cowboys
on.
was ranked number 3rd. Okay, go look it up. Look,
Yes, and
Josh
that
Allen.
defense ain't show up at all, and they at home with me. You got that right.
Buffalo.
They supposed to be
Top
ranked number 2. They made them motherfuckers look like they was ranked number 15 to 16.
Well, Dallas was the second
Polo,
scoring ranking defense, and they
What up, Memphis?
wasn't there.
the Buffalo Bills gonna need 9-1 when the Chiefs get the lighten them up on defense.
Dog,
Well, here's the
Yo,
thing.
yo.
If the Bills,
I'm not sleeping on the Chiefs defense, but Josh Allen is a problem, bro.
here's
Y'all
basically
tweaking, bro.
how
Yeah,
you
I'm
tackle
quite
guys.
sure he a
Keep them in the
problem.
pocket. You got to
What,
keep the guys in the
dog? Do you
pocket.
think Josh Allen is Mahomes' size or something like that? Josh Allen is.
Bigger.
Let me
He's
shut up,
bigger.
man.
He's
Let me
stronger.
just
He's
shut up, bro.
faster. Like, the fuck?
No, man.
Only
Go
thing
look at
different is that
Roethlisberger.
Patrick
Dog, you
Mahomes
should.
had Andy
If you a
Reid.
Steelers
That's the only
fan, and
difference.
Tiffany don't like the Steelers, but she can attest to this. He played like a more athletic Roethlisberger.
Who talking about
Imagine
Josh
Andy
Allen?
Reid with
Yeah.
a Josh Allen. They would have won
Yeah,
3
back
rings by
when
now.
Roethlisberger was worse from you, right? You got a point.
He couldn't even. Dog, there would be like 3 or 4 guys trying to hang on Roethlisberger, trying to pull that motherfucker down.
I think Justin Fields gonna get better though. when they get him
I
a real
said that.
coach.
Bro, that's
Oh, of
that's
course he
left
is.
field as
Once
fuck,
he
bro. We
get a
Of
talking
real
about
coach,
Josh
course.
Allen
I
right
hope
now.
I
so.
think Young is a Fields fan.
He
I
was
forgot about
wilding.
that. Yeah, that
Who?
nigga nice. Justin Fields.
No,
Man, that nigga ain't
no,
nice enough
Josh
to be in
Allen.
the playoffs like Josh Allen.
Man,
Remember, Josh Allen didn't get
the
to the playoffs
Bills
his
are
first
trash.
year.
They got a lot of fixing to do. We ain't
Josh
gonna do
Allen
that
better.
to Justin Fields. That's organization trash.
Josh Allen. No, Scrub don't like it when I say Josh Allen.
Wait, Josh Allen what?
I said that right now I put him over Lamar right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we already had that
We
argument.
gonna
Wait,
see.
what? Hey, wait, what? We already had that argument, man.
Yeah, but I know when people like to call dual threat, they want to call Josh Allen there, but when it's Lamar Jackson, he
They
did
say all he
this.
do was run.
Yeah, all he do is
I'm
run.
not saying all he do is
No, we
run.
ain't
I'm
saying
just
you,
saying.
but
You ain't saying you, but other people they have said that about all he do is run.
I just say that Josh Allen was a little
Now
bit better.
who do is run, Tiffany?
That's all they do say he run. My quarterback, Lamar, MVP in this league,
LJ.
is
Nah, man.
What else he gonna do besides run? He can't score.
Oh, really?
What you mean?
You
Yes, he
Yo,
can't handle
can,
your
dog.
damn team.
Yeah.
nah.
You know
Don't
what?
get
Bro,
I'll
that
go back to the
twisted.
stats.
so
Hey, Young, and wait,
stereotyping.
what? Go look at
That
the
was so
stats and go look out
stereotyping
how much he
Memphis.
was getting yardage
Wow.
in the air.
I'm sorry. You tell me 64%
Please
completion
go
rate
look at
against
the
a guy who
stats in
can't
the
throw?
air.
Scrub got it.
Wow.
Oh
Scrub
my
got it.
God, man! Do
Bro,
y'all watch
Memphis, that
football
was
or
so
y'all watch
Bro, you watch
stereotyping,
ESPN,
bro. You
football?
gotta do
man?
better. You gotta do
Dog,
better, bro.
he improved from last
Brothers do know how to throw the
season.
football. Wow.
I'm starting to think y'all just watch First Take and take note.
No.
No, I just watch
Look,
Wow. Now
look,
you
First
see
of all,
what
you
first
just
of all,
watch the
that's a lie.
Steelers,
Cause,
and
now
cause,
you
that
cause,
acknowledge the
Steelers
wrongness.
bias.
yeah, first of
Now
all,
you want to throw
Stephen A.
insults at
Smith
others.
don't even like Lamar Jackson
Wow.
with
I am
some of the
shocked.
stuff he be saying. He rather like Baker Mayfield.
I'm
Uh,
like, yo, Memphis, you sort of like
But
guide
Stephen
us
A. about as
through the
confused
proper
as her
ways of
last, so we
lifelong
can't take
football.
Stephen A.
And you over
serious.
here with the insults when you came and admit that you was wrong. That's crazy. Wow. Very disappointed today. Very disappointed in my elders. Very disappointed in my
I
elders.
think Baker Mayfield just have bad decision making as a quarterback,
What
really.
you mean?
Well,
What
if
was
you
a
got
bad
bad
decision?
decision
Now you
making,
A
you
bad
defending
quarterback,
Baker?
quarter.
Yo,
you're
that's
not a good quarterback.
oh, shit.
I can't
Don't be
defend
trying to
Baker
take
no
up for
more.
this man.
Yo, that
You
man
ain't
is
trying to trash the
No,
ball.
crazy.
They take up for
no,
this man. He got bad
Polo,
decision. No, he just
Polo,
bad.
Polo. If you a bad decision maker as a quarterback, you ain't really a good quarterback, are you?
This man was the number one draft pick. We ain't doing that.
Bro, he blew check, bro. He Anthony Bennett, aka Cleveland. That nigga
Oh
Anthony
damn.
Bennett, that shit, bro.
Dang.
Oh my God.
Let that nigga get off. Let that nigga get off and don't even say nothing about him being a bust. You just let that shit ride out, you know? That's how y'all niggas treating him. It's
He
crazy.
was
They
tricking
defense
before Josh
give up too
Allen
many
and
points
Lamar
anyway.
Jackson.
Oh, that's the defense. Niggas crazy, bro.
But he gonna be there another 5 years, so you know he gonna have he
Wait,
ain't
they
got no
had
other choice but to prove.
they defense ranked like what, like top 15, right?
Yeah, their
Who, the
defense
Browns?
is good. I wish I had such a good defense.
Like it's they offense that's outside of 20. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. They
Cause,
run game is really the reason why they win
Man,
games. Let's
yeah,
keep it a
but they
buck.
don't commit to that run game. That's
hell,
the issue. They
OBJ
want to put it
looking like a
on.
model citizen right now, man.
They want to put it on Mayfield's shoulders, and he can't do it. He's a guy who you definitely don't want to see pass anywhere close to 30 times. If he passes 30 times, you losing.
Who that you said that?
Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield passes the ball 30 times or more, you
Is
losing.
Jarvis
Oh
gonna be
yeah,
there?
y'all losing for sure. He passed over 30 times or more, y'all losing for sure.
So he can't be in a shootout.
No.
He gonna lose a shootout.
No.
Every time.
Yeah. You better run that damn ball.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's not gonna be a quarterback you're gonna need, bro. He's a Chad Pennington.
Yeah,
Or maybe
he a
even
game,
worse.
he a
'Cause,
game
you know what
He
I'm
can
manager.
saying?
say Chad
Nah, I
Pennington.
But
got
he ain't
faith in
gonna
him, but I
finish
can't
that.
defend him no more. He gonna have to get better this year. He was playing hurt too though.
Shit.
He had a
Chad
rotated
Pennington.
cuff
He
shoulder,
always
man.
play
He
hurt.
playing
Pennington
hurt.
that playing
Yeah, I
hurt.
know. I'm bailing out on that one. Yeah, he was hurt, but it wasn't no excuse though. He
He
still
was
got to
on
get
that
out
field,
there.
right?
And I know
Well,
he
y'all.
bless you, but bless you. I think that what's it called? Tiffany when OBJ left. I think he was kind of hurt by that shit. Because
Wait,
now
is he?
look, he's successful now, young. And wait, what?
Yeah, look, but I don't think he hurt by it. I think he just probably regret, like, damn, I should have actually been trying to really get connected with this nigga instead of trying to like, okay, we just gonna go off
he did
the
try,
vibe.
and he failed.
He ain't really put
It
in the
was never
effort.
a good combination with him and Odell Beckham.
He ain't do no KD and Kyrie connection. If he had a KD and Kyrie connection, niggas probably would have been way better than expected.
KD and
Yeah,
who?
don't bring
You
them
said
Nets.
KD and
You gotta bring his team up in this bitch. Do you know?
Shout out
Like
to the
talking about
Nets,
no
man.
Nets.
KD
He
fucked
a
up,
Nets
man.
fan.
Fuck.
I'm
Listen,
not even a Nets fan. You mean Kyrie the part
I ain't
player?
gonna lie to you, Chris. How you
Come on,
doing? I'm
man.
Wade
Hey,
Barrett.
KD ain't gonna be able to connect for about a month and a half.
I'm
Talk
gonna
about
keep it
that.
up with you. I'm not a fan. Never been a fan. Always been a supporter. Because fans get angry when they lose. I kind of make the like see what happened and then take the lessons
Hey,
and move on.
Tiffany, don't let that shit fool you. That motherfucker's a fanatic, man. If the
Nah,
Nets lose, that nigga gonna be
Which
mad
one?
as
Which
hell.
one? Which
I'm
one you
Yeah,
telling
like
we
you.
more?
seen fans can't take it and when they lose. We watched Dallas
The
Cowboys
one
play
game
last
yeah, that's
night.
what I'm saying. You see them Dallas Cowboys fans, they going crazy
I
right
know
now. I
y'all
wouldn't
trying to
even
say
be
that. Did
mad.
y'all see
Like,
them? Did y'all see them fans up there throwing stuff at the
No,
ref? Man,
look to
if
me.
I was a ref, man, you little fake phony
Look,
fan.
I got a question. How y'all gonna perform? Without KD. Because he had to deal with he had
we got James Harden, a former MVP.
Well,
We
James got to
showed
step up.
before.
Hey, we just gonna laugh at that. That's it.
Yo, first of all, I don't like that.
You mean he
What
James
they
Go ahead and
say?
laugh at that.
Harden on you? Not
That's
James Harden?
very
What they say,
disrespectful.
Polo?
He turned into James Salton and shit.
All right, and then nine out of our 11 games is on the road. Kyrie there. Remember last year when
Oh
Kyrie
my
and James Harden
God.
was together? You see what damage they did. So it's gonna be just remnants of that, and we're gonna really be okay. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive. Listen, you gotta put the monster on the shelf right now. Once he come back, it's gonna be over. You know how that shit is.
Brother. Yeah, they did damage up until they ran to damage control, John Morant.
Bro, John Morant and them boys. First of all, it's John Morant and Memphis as a team that's really doing some shit. It's not just John Morant. I know y'all niggas just like to scream names because y'all think this is tennis, but it's really basketball. So it's a team sport. So you got to really look at it as the whole set. That's why that team moving like that, because from head coach to Brooks, the other guard, you got Jackson, you got guys.
They doing it without
Steven
Brooks.
Adams.
They doing it without
You know
Brooks,
what I'm
and they did
saying?
it without Allen. So you gotta have another argument.
What happened?
And listen, man, y'all should have got off the next train when Kyrie came out and said, "We don't need a coach. We can coach ourselves."
Wait.
And
What I
you
was
know
telling
it
you
was
is
going.
that
It was.
oh, hold on, Memphis. A big part of those wins, what you said, you was like, yeah, they got Brooks, they got Adam. They haven't had Dylan Brooks, and Adam just came back, and they've been winning still.
That why the first thing that came out of my mouth from head coach to the players. I was going from the head coach position to all the way down because the head coach kind of put it all together and making sure everybody play together. That's why that was the first name I kind of put out there. I didn't put his full name out there because I'm not feds. But I just said head coach. You know what I'm saying? But I got you though. I got you, bit dog.
Man, it's the NBA.
And then Gasol might be coming back as an advisor.
It's going to
To
even make
who?
it even
Spain?
more scary.
To Memphis,
Oh,
hey, but he wants to come back and do a role. He's eyeing a comeback.
For who?
The New
I don't think he
Grizzlies?
should come back to Memphis. I don't think he should come back and play, but he should come back and be like in the front office or something.
Like Amari Stoudemire for us.
Oh my God.
I'm
No,
not
Hey,
gonna
Amari
agree.
Stoudemire is not in the front office. I'm talking about front office. Amari Stoudemire is a coach, assistant,
You don't
trainer,
think you don't
development, and
think
all
yeah,
Gasol
that.
could be a coach?
you get somebody like James Jones, his respect for Phoenix. That's who off.
Hold on. Now you
Yeah,
reminding
James Jones, aka LeBron James, written all over it.
Hold on, Memphis. Hold on.
Executive of the year. Ain't that right, Young?
Hold on.
Executive of the year.
hold on, pull up. But now you admire Mario Stoudemire?
Well, I never admired him. Fall back. I just said
Look
I'm
at
just
that.
using
No,
him
no,
as an
no, no,
example.
no. But you mentioned him first.
Comparison.
You said you
So
never.
I don't know what that means.
You admire
Yo,
him now. You
Tiffany,
said,
can I ask
like
Tiffany a
Mario
question?
Stoudemire.
Sure.
All right, how you doing, Tiffany? You sound very lovely. Can I ask you, like, I can see that you got a little basketball takes, and I like that. It's very enjoyable. I just want to ask you a simple question. All right, so I got Steve Nash in my top 5 all time at point guards, and the reason why I'm saying it before you respond to that is that I got him out. First of all, he's top 4 all time in assists, so he have the capability of over 10,000 assists. Period. He got 17,000 points, which is a very high milestone when you have at least 15,000 points and 10,000 assists.
You think Tiffany gonna?
He
You think
outside.
Tiffany
He's
just
outside.
automatically just gonna give you some leeway, nigga?
Hold on, let me finish. Like, don't sway her. Let me just put
Yeah,
the
like I'm
information
about to
out
say,
there.
well, I'm about to,
Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Let me
because
shut
I
up.
want to hear his
I
top
also got
5
him.
with the way he said. Well, what's your top 5? Let me hear this list.
Oh, my top 5. All right,
Uh-huh.
so since Kyrie's playing, I gotta get him out of there. So I gotta replace him. So in my top 5 right now, I have it's not in order. I got Isaiah Thomas from Detroit.
Okay.
I have Magic
Right.
Johnson.
All
I
right.
also have
You
and the
better.
replacements of Kyrie Irving, because at the time he wasn't playing, I put him in there, but now he's playing. I can't
You
do that.
had Kyrie in there as a point guard?
I had him
Of
in there.
all time?
It was a personal choice, so it can definitely be argued. So definitely that. But I'm gonna have to put Jerry West in, which gonna have to, like, there's no argument on that. Then I
Nigga, you
gotta go
ass ain't
with
even watch Jerry
Wizkid,
West.
and then I
Hey man, you should have just said Tiffany. You
Look
want
at
to
you
go to
throwing names
IHOP?
out there. That nigga did it because of your logo and shit, man.
This
Hey, you
man
should have just said
said,
Tiffany. You want to go to IHOP?
this man said Jerry West top point guard.
Hey, that's like me. Hey, Young, that's like me. Yeah, I got George Mikan, Bob Pettit, motherfucker.
He ain't mentioned
I
half
ain't
of
even
these
watch them
guys
motherfuckers
ever
play,
before
man.
either.
Man, no Jason Kidd top
Yeah, that's
5,
what I was about to
bro.
ask about. Yeah, I was about to say, where's Jason Kidd? Where you got what would you have
This
Chris
man put
Paul when he
Jerry West
retired?
over Jason Kidd. God bless him,
yeah,
y'all.
but it wasn't in an order though. It wasn't in order. I just named 5 names. It was Isaiah Thomas from
But
Detroit,
you
Magic
just like
Johnson,
But
randomly
Jerry
said
West
Jerry
wasn't
Jerry
even
West,
West
he
though.
wasn't
Jason
a
Kidd,
point guard,
and Steve
man.
Nash.
He was more of a combo.
He's a shooting guard, though. He was humble.
God
Yeah,
bless
mainly
him,
a
bro.
shooting guard.
Who y'all talking about?
But he did run the
Jerry
point
West.
sometimes. But
Jerry West, original point guard from the league from the beginning. You got
No,
OG
he was a
no,
after that
shooting guard,
sometimes.
dog.
no,
He
He was
won.
out of
wasn't.
He won
respect.
shooting
Man, I
guard of
can't
the
And
year.
believe
No,
then
people you
wasn't.
actually be believing this type of
No,
I'm
shit.
just saying, look at the feats. He won MVP, finals MVP when his team did not win. That's a feat. That's crazy. You have
Okay.
to really ball the
And
fuck
He
he
out.
made
won
sure
like
they
one
got
out of
confidence in
15
Yeah, but
goddamn
themselves.
he
no,
finals.
wasn't.
no, no, no. But
We
last time
talking
I,
about true
but
point
last
guards.
time, but last time I checked, he won shooting guard of the year. So what that tells you?
He probably can be moved in that
Bro,
too,
you
depending.
said
But I'm
top
just saying
5
from the
point
position
guard,
itself in the
bro.
He's a shooting
beginning.
Yeah,
guard,
you
bro.
said point
He's a
guard. That's
combo
why I was
guard.
You
like,
He's a
can't
combo
put
guard.
shooting guard up that point guard position.
Man,
Listen,
you
man.
give you
Listen,
giving
listen.
me
All right,
combo guards and
Y'all
two guards
tight.
and not
Y'all
point
tight.
guard?
Y'all tight.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
then
fall
if
back.
you want to
I
put
guess.
Jerry West
I
there,
guess.
then
I
AI
guess y'all
should
want me
be
to
there.
take Jerry West out.
AI
That's
should be on that
crazy.
list.
But
Who?
AI.
No,
If you were
no.
going to put Jerry West, then
If
yes,
you're
you got
gonna
to put
put
it.
Jerry
Yeah.
West there, then AI should be on the top 10, top 20 on the point guard list.
AI wasn't the point guard.
No.
AI
No,
was from Detroit, bro.
originally AI was a point guard coming out of high school and then Georgetown, but then he switched to the two.
No,
I think year
Memphis,
two
Memphis. Hold
or
on,
year 2 or year 3.
Nah,
Memphis. You gotta
I think
Memphis.
y'all
Oh,
You
think
gotta
y'all playing on
hold
the
on, Memphis. You
stereotype. I
gotta
think he
listen.
was
He went
actually a point
primarily
guard,
to the
but
two.
niggas just thought he was a
He
shooter.
put
That's
Jerry
all.
West there. Jerry West is a combo guard. So if he's doing that, then AI should be on that list.
Right.
Brother who
let me
just said
see.
that,
No
I
Jason
appreciate your
Kidd
take.
in there.
It's pretty too far though.
No Mark
Pretty too
Jackson
far.
in
Okay,
the top 5 point guard.
When you say
and y'all played, all right, y'all played, and y'all both in that Florida area. Okay,
Right.
did y'all have to switch at times? I know y'all did. If you're a guard, you have to switch in certain situations. Like
Mm-hmm.
Young, you played what naturally a 1 or a 2.
Or two. Yeah.
Okay, so but sometimes coach would be like, "Nah, I want you to bring up the ball." Da 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 da. that exhibits a combo. Like, okay, if you're doing that on a regular, but by nature, you're a two, just like you. Wait, what? You naturally a two, right?
No, I'm actually at 3, but I would put into the 2.
Okay, well, see, then you would be.
I pulled a KD.
They would consider you just a wing threat, like you know what I'm saying, combo. I could play multiple positions, but if you're just playing the one, you're running the offense. You the leader. You the captain. You bringing up that ball on the floor. You setting the table. That's a true point guard, man.
Facts. And Jerry West, in certain
Did not
situations,
do
just
that.
like I just told you, a KD is a 3, but for a couple of years he was put at the 2 so he could tighten his dribbling skills
God.
at certain times. So like I said, with the Jerry West, it could be in the vice versa, same thing. He was running the point. They probably want him to get more shots up because he have at least 11 seasons with 25 points or better for the regular season. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got him in my top 5.
Okay, but what about you got to look at the
I just
assists.
put him in my top 5 in point guards now. He was in my top 5 of all time already. Now he's in my top 5 all time of point guards. So Jerry West.
But you mentioned
right
points.
now,
You didn't mention the other attribute. Like a point guard would be, you would put Oscar Robertson before that. But and guess what? Oscar Robertson played the 2. Sometimes he played the 3. A lot of people don't know that.
He was doing too many other niggas' jobs. That's why I can't put him in the point guard shit. He was doing too many other niggas' jobs. If I was just saying all players all time, then yeah, he up there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about this one particular position. You know what I'm saying? Because
hell, Lamar Odom played the point guard.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God. Okay, bro.
What you gotta say?
Take your time.
Man, y'all left out Jason Kidd,
Take your time.
Jason Kidd, my boy.
Isaiah Thomas,
He said Isaiah.
Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson. Top
Oh,
5.
Yeah, Mark Jackson was point guard. Don't y'all know about basketball?
No wrong with Mark Jackson. Mark Jackson too.
I put him top 10, maybe.
I love Mark Jackson, but he ain't no top 5 point guard.
We talking about the elite, the ones that jump off your face.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, like
See,
that.
you know what? My fault. Jerry West out. I'm gonna contradict myself. John Stockton, he's in there. Yeah.
I know you forgot somebody. So what would you have Chris Paul at when he retired?
You got to take at least a week for me to analyze his information and all that. So when that time comes, I can give you the answer on that. I got you.
Okay.
Definitely.
Top
You wanna
5, easy.
Stay in contact with me. Cause like I said, like I don't even got LeBron ranked. I don't got none of these current players ranked. I don't even got him.
Oh, so you wait till they retire, basically.
Yeah,
That's how
because
you do
like
it.
I said, I was telling people the other day, it don't make sense to compare an unfinished product with a finished product. It don't make sense. And if we try to do that, our minds ourselves will never develop like we're supposed to, and that's why this planet is how it is, because we're doing backwards shit. You know?
Yeah, I got Jokic as my number 2 point guard so far. Y'all laughing. Hey, y'all laughing. Y'all laughing, but hey, Jokic gonna get you 12 assists. And he handling the ball. And he gets shit. He a better team player than Luka is.
That's true.
Yeah, Luka
true.
getting exposed, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like
21.
That's because Luka play for stats, man. He's another Russell Westbrook.
Man, Jalen Brunson is the reason why the Mavs have been successful. Not Luka. Guess what his plus minus is, Tiffany? Luka.
What is it?
Negative 47. Oh, but he great. Guess what Jalen Brunson is, Memphis and Scrub and Young and wait what? Guess what his plus minus is, Jalen Brunson, the guy that nobody talks about.
10.
Plus 93. 10. Plus 93 this season.
Oh.
So you tell me who got more value?
The nigga with plus 93?
Plus 93 versus negative 47 means that you don't have no impact. Last 2 games, Luka shot 8 from 23. That's a horrible percentage. And like I was telling Antisocial earlier in the season, that motherfucker was at 40.9. That's a horrible percentage. Guess what Jalen Brunson shoots? 50%.
All right, hold
50%.
on. Polo, I don't know what
50%.
you're trying to do right now. It sounds kind of crazy. Are you trying to say Kid better than Luka?
Huh?
Are you trying to say Kid that you keep talking about right now? Is he better than Luka? How you talking?
Yeah, he's more skilled. Listen.
Now
Yes.
He's a more productive
No,
player than
listen.
Luka.
His impact is better. Of course, you're gonna sit up there and be like, "Oh my god," because Luka got the fucking ball all the time. That motherfucker don't even know how to stay in shape. That motherfucker ankles be hurting and shit like that. Why? Because he's like, man, well, I need to work on my conditioning. Jalen Brunson been there the whole goddamn season. He durable. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at shit like that. But you're like, oh, he's such a great player. That motherfucker Luka is not great. It's Jalen Brunson, man, and he's the leader of the team. He's the point guard, as you talk about, a true point guard, and he's the leader.
All right, so like the great words of KD, hard work will beat talent anytime when talent don't work hard. The fuck? Obviously, yeah, you can say that.
Oh my God. Yeah, hard work.
There's a guy I can definitely say that about.
And like I said, he was working harder under Rick
How come they were winning
Carlisle.
without Luka? Wait, what?
He was working harder under Rick Carlisle than he is right now with Jason Kidd.
No, he wasn't. Who made the switch to make him start? Hey, Young. Hey, didn't we talk about this already? Who made the change? A true point guard, right? Jason Kidd recognized Jalen Brunson is a true point guard. The only way that we're going to be able to move the needle is by having a true point guard instead of Luka always dominating the ball.
Actually, I've seen him play against the Spurs.
But you got to blame Jason Kidd in some way because he's not reaching Luka. Come on.
What are you talking about? They're fourth in the West.
Look,
how are you going to blame him? And they were winning without Luka. They were winning without KP. KP just came back. They were winning without Luka. They were hit by the boogeyman.
KP hasn't been that guy since he got there, so I don't even know why you put out.
But I'm saying though, what I'm telling you is that you're sitting here saying, "Oh yeah, well Luka's such a dynamic player and all this other stuff." Then how come he has no impact on there?
Wow.
Ja Morant.
Wow, I think you shooting the gun too early. Wow. Regular season is beautiful, but can we just slow down a little bit?
If you want to do that, that's no problem. Hey, Young, what like he said, Giannis wasn't a superstar. Giannis can give you every way. I'm about to give it to you every way right now. Let's go ahead and go there now. No. You said that playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Well, guess what he did?
Giannis
he had a chance.
Hold
on. He had a chance to ice the game. Ice the series really with the Clippers, right? Guess what? Instead, he was making ill-advised decisions, doing all this dribbling and shit like that, wearing himself down when he had his teammates sitting there standing that he could have used. Y'all were up what? They were up 3-1, I think, against the Clippers.
Who was up 3-1?
No, what were they up against the Clippers last year?
No, they could have been up 3-1, but they
were up 2-0. They were up 2-0. My bad. No. Either way, they should have been able to ice that bitch. But guess what? It was Luka's inability to use his team.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's false. That's false. If you actually
look at him. Okay, all right.
Towards the fourth quarter, where Luka personally wasn't getting the shots off that he needed to, because they needed a leader at that moment. Because he was already. Wait
a minute. Well, is he not considered a leader? He the one sitting up there crying and shit like that, trying to get people fired. And he did get people fired. He got Donnie fired, marched up in there. Rick Carlisle went ahead and left.
No. I'm glad we talking about Giannis.
Well, Rick Carlisle said he wanted to part ways. So let's not do that. Don't use
No. Now it's not. Let's do that. Let's not do it.
No, scrub.
What's up?
All right. So you know the last year championship, the Bucks, the champions.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Do you think they were a super team?
No.
Bro, y'all niggas goofy if y'all don't think that. Off of y'all logic. That's
off of who logic? That wasn't my logic.
Off
No,
of the
no,
li-
I'm asking
off
you a question.
the base
No.
the common base logic of super teams, motherfucking Milwaukee was it.
I don't know what the
They
common
had
base
three
logic
players
of
in their
super teams
prime.
is because I don't follow that bullshit.
They had 3 players in their prime. They also got a top 2. They actually had 2 of the
Salute,
top
Mike.
best
I see you in
defenders
the building.
on their team.
No.
Like, what the fuck is y'all talking
No,
about,
hold
bro?
on. Let me
They
say.
had closers and Middleton, because last time I checked, Middleton and Drew Holiday was the ones who took Milwaukee's Bucks to the motherfuking
No.
finals. It wasn't Giannis.
Man, that was
nigga.
only a
It was
couple
a
of games.
2-2
Wait,
tie
what? Stop
series,
using that
and they reached the
argument. That was
conference
only a
finals,
couple of
and
games,
Giannis did
man.
not play the next 2 games. But who did?
No.
Middleton and Drew Holiday. What happened next? Them next
Well,
2 games?
They're
you know-
not.
you know-
They're
you know
not
that helped
superstars
them?
though.
You know
No,
what
but
that
hold on.
You. Hold on. Let me say this, young. Wait. Let me get this out. I'm gonna let you go.
Mhm.
Let me get this out because we already had this. We already talked about this. We talked about this, me, you, and him on the stream a long time ago. You said a super team, right? But you didn't call. You had the audacity not to call Giannis a superstar. So how is it a super team if you automatically exclude him from the equation? Go ahead,
You don't
young.
understand, bro. Listen,
No,
bro.
but hold
You
on,
don't
bro.
need to be. You don't for you to have a super team. Not everybody. Not the team. Like not one individual had to be a superstar. It's all about the complex of all the pieces you have. You got PJ Tucker and you got Drew Holiday, top 2 out of the last 3 years of the best defense. So you got that. Bam. You got
You
Bobby
said
Portis,
PJ Tucker.
underrated, hugely underrated off the bench. Then you got Middleton,
Tiffany, get
automatically
him.
come up shot shooter.
Tiffany,
He
get
actually
him,
played 15 games.
please.
He was hitting all them shots that was needed. And then you got a
Please.
full to the max all-star and Giannis, who's on the cusp of actually becoming a superstar, depending on that same run, which he became a superstar after the finals. Like, what the problem is James Harden a superstar? Hell no. He's an all-star to the highest order.
No.
But he ain't no motherfucking superstar.
He
There's
won
only-
MVP,
there's
right?
only a
No, okay.
handful
Hold
of
on.
superstars. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and you can maybe say Steph Curry.
No, I'm gonna say
It's
Tiffany.
only
Now
three
and Giannis
superstars?
in there now too.
No,
Giannis in
hold
there
on.
now.
But Tiffany,
It's
Tiffany,
really them 3 niggas.
I need a question. Tiffany, I need answers.
Let Young go ahead and do this. Young sound like he want to slow
I'll
cook
take
this.
anybody, nigga.
No, Tiffany, answer this question.
Oh.
The last year championship with the Bucks. You hear me, Tiffany, right?
I'm listening.
The last year championship with the Bucks. Do you think they was a super team?
They was not a super team. Why would I can believe you
Hold on
saying
now,
that?
hold on. Now Scrub and Tiffany answer this. Do you think Drew Holiday was in his prime with the Bucks?
No.
No.
That's it, done deal. Nothing else.
Yo, are y'all high or y'all drunk? This nigga is in his prime. What do you?
He can still
in
he
his
can still
prime.
play. He
Oh
can
my
still be
Yeah,
productive,
you
but
know
he ain't
what
in his
his
prime.
Yeah, he's
Dude's
not
been in the
what he
league for how
was.
long now? Come on.
It
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
matter
been
how
in the
long
league
you been in the
for a
league. Your
minute.
prime
You
is
know
your
how
prime.
Drew,
What
I
are you
mean,
talking
look
about?
how old he is.
Like, what are you? I'm shaking my head right now. Like,
I'm shaking my head.
Yeah, you should be shaking your head. You can't be in your prime missing layups and shit.
bro, y'all thinking? Oh, so y'all think a nigga just because, like for example, KD
He
Prime.
was first team on defense. That's the only thing I give you.
KD Prime didn't kick into 2014,
No.
but he was dominant before that.
You just saying.
Dominant.
You just saying. Oh, he was in his
And
prime.
Drew Holiday was always a good player. He was never dominant.
No. You just saying that he was in his prime off his performance.
He was dominant in high school.
Nah, once he left
In college.
Pelicans,
He had
that
a
last 2
good
years
play.
with
After
Pelicans,
he had a good playoff run.
he was already
He's
in
in
there.
his prime.
He was already in his prime. That year, the Pelicans ran up on Portland in the first round. Right then and there, he was already making his name state bound. Nigga prime when he shut down Dame
You're
Lillard.
supposed to do that. That's Portland.
No, not Dame Lillard. Not at that time in 2014. Dame Lillard, don't do that. I mean, not
He's
2014.
supposed to do that.
2017.
Man was not in his prime
Don't do
with
that.
the Pelicans either. He
Don't
was
pull
not
that
in his
stunt.
prime with the Pelicans. Come on, dog.
But what
Don't do
the
that
Portland
stunt.
Trailblazer and did nothing. They weren't even. They weren't successful. Man,
He was just a good, solid player. He wasn't a prime player.
Yeah, he wasn't even no. How you gonna sit up there and say dominant? He wasn't even no first team. He wasn't. Only thing he was first team was defense. He wasn't no first team All NBA. None of that.
I'm throwing up in my mouth because it's very disgusting.
Yeah, you should be, man. You sitting up here saying Giannis ain't no superstar. That already let me know that you disgusting.
Niggas getting fed first. Come on.
How you gonna call a 2-time MVP and 2-time Defensive Player of the Year not a superstar? Tiffany, do you hear this man's logic?
First of all,
I don't know what logic he be using.
is it true or not? Is it true or not? We had a conversation. Not even had a conversation the other day, but there was a
Nigga,
writer.
that nigga James don't even like Giannis, and he said he's a superstar.
Let's keep it a buck. There was a writer that hopped on. It's pertaining to this conversation. So just follow me on this. There was a writer that hopped on a show saying, "Oh yeah, I love Aaron Rodgers on the field, but I'm not gonna vote for him because I don't like him off the field." So when it comes to MVP talk, we gotta remember, take with a grain of salt. It's always people who's making them calls. It's not really a natural thing to really say. So don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
What kind of statement was that?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, don't do what? That makes absolutely no sense.
Don't do that.
You talking about my emotion and I love your emotion, my guy, and stuff like that. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about right now? Do you see what he done?
MVPs. Oh, he's not an MVP. Like,
all right, but he got a Finals MVP, so he's not superstar. He got a Finals MVP, one of the best performances, 50. Yeah, right? Hello.
After the finals,
hello. Come on, you got to come with it.
I said after the finals, he became a superstar. Check the archives.
No. He was Finals MVP. No, what I was trying to tell you is that he was a superstar before that. Hey, Tiffany, since you want to ask questions to the queen, all these questions and shit like that, I'm gonna ask Tiffany a question. Because the reason why is I already know Young's answer, Scrub, and Memphis' answer. Tiffany, if you had to start a team today, would you grab Giannis real quick? I think Tiffany left. Well,
that was such a broad statement to ask. That's so crazy.
If you had to start a team today,
man, you sneeze.
But you're calling.
I can't let it wait too long because if I don't pick him up, someone else going to.
Yeah, but that's common sense, Scrub. This nigga Polo slick. Yeah, watch him, man. He tried to make his points with slickness.
No, listen, because you sat up there and say that he's not a superstar, but any GM will be willing to build a team around him, and that's what a superstar is.
Yo, in 2012, when KD lost in the finals, I would have picked him up quick in a hurry. Don't mean he was a superstar at that moment. Come on, bro.
What?
KD became a superstar in 2014 once he won his MVP.
Nah.
When his MVP, he became a superstar. Man.
I said, did you let me finish? Did you let me finish, Scrub?
Man, go ahead.
I know.
I'll go after.
But let me finish. I was saying he was averaging 32, his highest. He also had the highest in the percentage of what he did, the 50, 40, 90. So his win of MVP is pure base off of just beautiful numbers, as if you look at the film too. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring that statement up because, like I said, even then, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, like, Tiffany back. No.
I'm going to choose John. Man, come on, man.
There you go.
Now, I'm like this.
You have disrespecting that man.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
I love that nigga.
Him saying that Giannis ain't, I disagree with him. Like, the man won 2 MVPs, Finals MVP.
Did he play a defensive player of the year also?
Had a credible performance, and that's not a superstar. Come on, man.
I said after the finals, he became a superstar, bro. Nobody don't listen.
He became a superstar when he won MVP.
Nah, that's cap.
So
did in the playoffs. Folded.
There's a bunch of guys who folded in the playoffs before they won a championship. There's guys who never won a championship that was in the regular season.
I think right now, what we getting confused is the value of the word superstar. I think that's where we getting confused at. And I think
I don't know if it's weird.
I think y'all so loosely with the words that it's kind of throwing you off that I'm so tight with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't just he a superstar. He a superstar. They all superstars. I'm not Oprah out here with that shit. You feel me? I'm just coming at y'all boys in a little more respectful, old school 1960 tone. Like we just having tea type of shit. You feel me? Boston type of shit. You know? Let's be pleasant about this. You know what I'm saying? I see all the anger I'm hearing from y'all voice. Y'all getting a little upset. It's okay.
Upset.
All right, I'll pleasantly say this: Giannis was a superstar before he won the finals.
That's cap.
That's cap.
No,
I'm gonna call you on that cap.
That's your opinion. You think he's not?
No. That's factual cap.
That's factual.
Cap.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
All right. I'm gonna say yeah again because you asked that same question twice. Yeah, nigga. The fuck? Cap, nigga.
I think you get a little angry because
passionate.
You get
Stereotype because I'm a black man with like a lot
Oh,
of
come on,
energy.
Now
Come on, man. Stereotype. I gotta stop.
Funny for that.
Yo, that's
I gotta stop.
Don't start that. Don't start that.
Don't be lame.
Stereotype.
Don't do that.
Don't be lame.
I ain't say the R word. I just say y'all doing some stereotypes.
To be honest, I feel like
Nah,
you kind
you
of have
lame.
a little. I feel like you kind of have a little, dislike of Giannis because you didn't.
I
You didn't
fuck with
want.
Giannis, man. I love that.
Yes,
nigga,
you
man.
did. Yes, you do.
I
Because
called
they
that
beat.
shit.
No, because once
after
they
they
beat
beat
Brooklyn,
Brooklyn-
once they beat Brooklyn, you didn't like. You didn't like.
No.
Giannis.
I
Once
said
they
after
beat
they beat-
Brooklyn. I know. No.
No,
I got
check
a
the
feeling
archive.
that once
calling
they
you out right
beat,
now.
once they beat Brooklyn, you kind of have a dislike of him because you
Nah,
wouldn't
that's
be
cap.
saying all this about that man.
That's cap. If you check the archive, that night I came on, Polo, remember, I said, yo, them boys finna win the chip. They beat the best team. They went 7 games. They finna win the chip, and I called it.
Okay,
Check the
then, if you
archive.
say they're gonna win a chip, then why are you automatically saying, "Oh, they're a super team"? Oh, they this. Oh, he's a prime player. Why are you saying
Like,
that?
when you actually, like, for me, for example, when I watch a series, because I watch every game, I just don't watch highlights. When I watch a series, and I'm finally getting the time to just go through it all as in front of me. Yo, this team, I watched this team play 7 times, bro. You can't tell me I'm not seeing super team like abilities, bro, from what they was doing
They're
on the
not a
defensive end.
super team.
Yo, listen.
What is a super team?
Our super team is where everything, every position, from rebounding, from shooting, from playmaking, from every position is high. It's like the it's like the game sliders and 2K when everything is just all the way up. It doesn't matter if a nigga like trash or not, but it make the team super. Y'all keep coming at it with a tennis approach, where it's 3 guys who play individually great numbers put together. Oh, that's a super team. I'm legitly thinking about super teams itself. Super team, not super friends. You know what I'm saying? It's two different.
I don't think this.
I don't. Excuse me. Look.
A lot of y'all niggas be talking about
Look.
super
This
friends.
one,
This super team.
I'm put like this. This one, I disagree with you more because they not a super team. Like these 3, you saying 3 players. Giannis, Military, PJ Tucker. But difference is Drew Holiday and PJ Tucker. There was solid players. They wasn't no people in the prom players. PJ Tucker was not even an all-star. PJ Tucker was just a solid
But PJ Tucker is an all-defensive player, bro. That matters.
Now, just because they had one good playoff run, they prom players. Like, come on, dog.
No.
They're not super.
Quite honestly, I think the Suns should have beat them if they actually went to 8 and more. They for whatever reason they did not go to 8 and as much as I felt they should have. Because I thought I saw mismatches a lot in those games, and they didn't capitalize on it.
All right, Coach. I got you on that one, but I think you calling cap on that one, Scrub.
No,
but anyway,
I said that when the games were going on, they should go. They need to go to 8.
Listen, you don't think Monty Williams, aka sort of being the head coach of the year, right? He head coach of coach of the year, right? He was coach of the year, right? Or no? No, it was Tom Thibodeau who was coach of the year, but he really was a second coming behind him. So you're gonna tell me a coach of the year, probably the best coach, really the second best coach from reward standards, but he really is like the first coach because he took a team that did not make the playoffs at all the following year and took them to the finals the next year. So you telling me his IQ of coaching, and obviously what you saying as a casual, because you're talking like a casual right now, and saying, you should have went more to Aiden. Like
I'm talking like a casual. I'm looking at the games, seeing how they play. I'm like, they pick and roll, and they get mismatches with 8, and Aiden got small guys on him. Why is he not getting the ball more?
Because they getting stopped. They stopping his opening. They stopping him from getting the ball where he wanted to be at. Sometimes you can't because you see an opening. Don't mean that shit open.
But
you gotta make it get open. If you really that good, you make it get open.
And guess what? Offensive foul.
You take
turnover.
what you want.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Offensive foul turnover. Look at you. Forced it. What the fuck? This ain't prison
ball.
What are you
talking about?
This ain't prison ball, scrub.
That's why you strategize ways to get guys balls and get the ball in the mismatch.
Look,
And that's
if
why
you
the
actually
boys
set your
lost.
guys up properly and actually execute,
but
you
look,
get the
I'm saying,
mismatch.
look.
You get easy buckets. Come on.
Let's go. Look, I'm saying
you
they're
capping,
not a
dog, but
super.
go ahead.
They're not a super team. No offense to
Nigga, that's straight
Middleton.
fundamentals
No
what you
offense to
just said,
Middleton,
nigga. That ain't
PJ.
make no
No
sense.
offense to
I know that already.
No offense to PJ.
So
Tucker.
why wouldn't they do it?
Hold on, scroll. No offense to Middleton, PJ, and Drew in the side, but they wouldn't even be all stars in the West. They're not because
Bro, that's fan base voting, bro.
no,
Stop
that's
it,
not
bro.
fan base boasting. Like a
Yes,
super
it is.
team. I'm gonna tell
50%.
you, I'm gonna put it like this: super team is cause 2 or more superstars. Drew and Holiday.
No, that's
PJ
your
Tucker,
definition of it. That's a
superstars.
tennis mindset.
They're
I'm
not
coming as a
superstars.
super team.
What are you talking about?
Yo,
There ain't no super teams in the NBA.
Young. I literally gave you a definition of what I call super teams. I literally gave you a definition,
And that
you
was
still trying to go back
that
to the other way.
meeting. That was a horrible meeting.
But you trying to argue for the other way, as in like 3 stars coming together. I told you that shit don't make sense. Like I said, because you gotta get scrappy guys off the field. Like I said, you see what Lakers going through. That's what have been a super team. However, they're getting scrappy guys to just grab and not really grabbing the positional players they really need for their offense to be able to flourish through it. Like, come on, bro.
Well, that's why the best combination of talent is. I'll take the best combination over the best collection.
I'm put like this. There's only few teams.
Nah. Because talent don't always bro. Talent don't, like KD.
I said combination because you
like what you mean? Give me an example.
You got to get guys that play well together. You got to get guys.
No, I didn't say give me an explanation. I said give me an example, nigga. The fuck is you talking about?
I give you an explanation. That's all you need. You know where the examples
come
from.
I said give me an example, nigga. I said give me an example. I don't want an explanation. Give me an example of what you talking about. You coming out nigga.
Come on, you smart enough to know what I'm.
Nah, I don't play them games, nigga. I don't play that assuming. I want to go in your mind, nigga. Give me statement. Give me a team that you talking about, like how you saying it.
Oh, I know the Bucks. You just can't say, "Oh, I know the Bucks was gonna win the championship," and then next you know they're a super team. There are only few teams where Holiday and Milton go to where they instantly became the best player. Bucks, they are a very good team built around generational players, but not a super team. The thing was
they were a very good team. They got the right parts around them.
But I'm gonna put it like this: KD, I'm gonna say KD, Harden, and Kyrie. That's a super team. No, because no point blank period about it. That's a super team. Bucks are a good team. You know, they have a superstar, Giannis, and a lot of complementary pieces. So if you don't think that Bucks, so you don't think that the Bucks were a super team.
No, the Bucks were.
I just think y'all don't listen. I think that's what it is. Like brothers don't listen. No, because y'all don't listen, bro. Literally, I just told you. Because you got 3 players. I gave you an example of what you define as a super team. I gave you an example, but we don't call them a super team. A la Lakers. They got 3 stars. They got 3 individual stars at the highest orders at certain times in their careers. And they came together and they tried to do something. They were talking heavy and then they started folding. But now that they not to the preference of everybody super team and they're not really winning, say they're not a super team. They're just a trash ass team. This shit right here, this super team shit is based off of emotions, bro. This is just created off of straight emotions because y'all confusing the tennis aspect with actual team sports. And it's confusing the fuck out of me and it's really just toxic. Let's be honest. Like I said, you can have 3 guys on the team, don't mean it's a super team because that team should still they ass whoop. A la the fucking Lakers. I just gave you that example.
No,
because you got 3 niggas that was on the court. Because they was losing. They was losing with AD, LeBron, and Russell Westbrook on the court, and they was still losing.
Yeah, they got a bunch of talent, but they don't mesh well.
But that's not no. I'm not pushing the talent line. Stop doing the talent line. I'm not to that yet. I'm just going off of what Young talking about. About bringing 3 stars together, and that's an automatically super team. It don't make sense.
Well, I don't even.
I'm gonna go like, okay, you said Drew Holiday was his prime. Okay, then if he was in his whole career was he's one of the, let me say, the top 5 point guards, shooting guards in the league, and all of his prime years with different teams.
Who, D-Wade?
No, Drew Holiday.
Bro, What you mean? All right, say that one more time.
I
Can you kind
said,
of phrase it different from me?
I
I'm kind
said,
of confused.
in all his past years in his team, since you say he was in his prime, and all in
Yeah,
past year of his team, you think he was up there with the top five point guards and shooting guards in this whole past year?
all around. Yes, he was up there. All around. From 2017 all the way up to the point that he is now. He's regularly top 10 point guard, top 10.
You said top
Type 10.
5. How are you gonna switch?
No.
from top 5
I'm
to
saying
top 10?
like I'm talking about rep and just reference and just general. If I break it down and do the numbers, he'll definitely be closer to top 5 than further than 10. So closer to 10. So he'll be closer to 5 and further away from 10 if I really sit there and go through all this shit, because I just don't use one side of the ball to judge a lot of these niggas. Like Drew Holiday is better than Dame Lillard. Period. Hello? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather, because you, off rip, Drew Holiday defense can definitely cancel out Dame Lillard offense. We've seen it already. It's proven evidence. So we can already cancel that out. Now you really banking on Dame Lillard defense or Drew Holiday offense? I seen Drew Holiday hit a game winner against Brooklyn in game 3 in Milwaukee. So I seen that. So his offense is not trash like how Dame Lillard defense is. So analyze that, All factual, by the way. Yeah, I cooked everybody. Y'all dead? In the oven. Getting steamed up. In response to the comments, man. Everybody dead in their bed. What the fuck, the Dallas Cowboys organization, coaching staff, Dak, you ain't that nigga. Yo, Jacob Jennings, stop it, bro. Don't blame Dak.
Oh, Jacob's here.
Jacob, don't cap, bro. Don't cap.
Where was your coaching staff?
3,000. What's good, my boy? 3,000 degrees. That's a whole lot of cap. Harden is not overrated. You just a little behind. That's all. What else is this? Mike, what happened to the Steelers and the Cowboys? First of all, who expected the Steelers to win? I'm just shocked them niggas dropped 21 on the niggas. So that tell me
I'm not shocked.
That tell me the Bills gonna beat the fuck out the Chiefs. That tell me right there that the Bills gonna beat the fuck out the Chiefs.
One of the scores was a defensive touchdown.
But like I said, I digress. They still put 21 on them niggas. Still as an organization in general. Them niggas not even supposed to make it.
They wouldn't like have made it if the Colts were actually competent.
Like I said, my niggas, the Bills finna go to the chip. It'll be the Bills versus the Packers, old school type of shit.
You got faith in Aaron Rodgers? Because I don't.
Do I have faith in Aaron Rodgers?
In the championship game? Because I don't. He hasn't shown me that he can do it. That's why I'm like, I can't pick them. Now, if he proved me wrong, I'll be like, hey, you proved me wrong. I was wrong. But
does a bear use a rabbit when it's done shitting in the forest to wipe his ass? Yeah, I trust Aaron. Yeah, I do.
You got more faith in him than I do.
It's not even about faith. It's just like look at his skill set and look at what he's been doing lately.
I've seen what he's done in every championship game he's played, and he has not played well in it.
Yeah, but all right. So name the last championship, which was what last year against the
that was
the Bucks?
Against the Bucks, and he did not play well once again.
Did you? All right. So let me ask you the question: as a coach, would you let him run that last play? Yes or no?
The one they kicked the field goal instead.
Yes, I'm asking you that.
I would have went for it personally. Oh, no, actually, at the time I said I kicked the field goal.
Wow. So it's just like when just to use basketball for a reference, when the first 3 quarters not going your way, and that fourth quarter mid kind of you trying to get your shot together, but you got an opportunity to hit a game winner. Quarterbacks gonna be quarterbacks, bro. You gotta let them niggas handle their business and let them have their errors on the last drive. Don't bring that last drive energy to the current drive energy, and that's what Brett did. He used the last couple drives that Aaron Rodgers probably wasn't getting where he wanted to get off. That how he so influentially did it, but you didn't trust him at the last minute, bro. Come on, bro. Go down with your shit. Don't question it. You know what I'm saying?
The
And
question,
like I said,
well, that all depends. If did he have faith in him beforehand? Because he missed Adams on the second down, I believe. Third down, he didn't run for the end zone. I don't know why. He tried to throw it. He would have had a touchdown there.
But Scrubs, imagine this from a micro scope of it. You calling out 2 plays out of at least 80 plays he did. Come on, bro. You gonna knock this nigga for 2 plays out of 80?
Well, the other 80 plays, he was still down. What am I supposed to do with that?
I'm just saying though, but like you called out those 2 things on precise timing, which was crazy. It kind of threw me off for a second, and because you were so all up, like you already had an answer ready. It was kind of crazy.
Because the question is, because then after that you're basically putting in on your defense, get the stop, get us the ball back.
Yeah, so you kind of like forcing them into doing something they wasn't doing pretty much all night. You know what I'm saying? They were allowing Tampa Bay to score. You know what I'm saying? That's why you down. So why would you put that much pressure back on them when you got an opportunity right here to ice the game so you can control, so you can give the confidence to your defense, like, hey, bro, all you gotta do, make sure the niggas don't score a touchdown. Instead of you saying now, hey, I need you to get a stop, and we're gonna try to score, but just try to get a stop. What? You're not giving them enough cushion to handle what it is. If they have enough cushion, yeah, hey, just make sure they don't score. All right, cool. We could try some shit on the first couple plays. I'd probably go for that pick instead of just, trying to play really small and tight and comfortable. Because sometimes when you do that, you're gonna end up slipping. There's gonna be times when, like, damn, you could have ran for that pick, but since you were so disciplined on the situation, you're not even gonna attempt it. So you hurt yourself because you ain't trust your instinct.
Understand,
and that's what you're doing right there.
Understand that logic. I can't. I ain't gonna say that that's silly or anything, because that logic makes sense. So I get that.
Oh, Scrub, I appreciate you, man. You're a man who is listening. Appreciate that. I do make sense, bro. When you listen,
sometimes
once you listen,
sometimes you make sense.
Once you listen, it all gonna go right. Like, oh yeah, you hit me.
I don't know. Some of the things you say just don't make sense though.
Like what? Like what? Give me an example.
We got to go down a rabbit hole. I don't want to go down a rabbit hole.
Not the obvious Steve Nash one, because I know a lot of y'all niggas don't know basketball, so I can't get that one. It's just the other one that you're throwing.
What, like Eli over Marino?
Listen, Eli got 2 fucking MVPs in the Super Bowl, bro. Last time I checked, football was about getting to the championship, right? How can we take away credit from a nigga who got there and he got 2 of them hoes? Not 1, but 2 of them hoes. And over the GOAT. You can't do that, bro. That's crazy. You gotta automatically, bro. Like, damn, yes, he had regular season numbers beautifully, but it's like, come on, bro. Eli got a better playoff record. Duh. You know what I'm saying? It's like we take
his regular season was average.
Yeah, but you supposed to be average in regular season. You're not supposed to show your cards in the regular season.
You gotta be a little better than average in the regular season. I ain't saying you gotta. I understand what you're saying, not all the cards, but when your whole career in regular season is just average, that's not good.
When most of your highlights is really from a regular season instead of like playoffs or the finals or shit like that, that tells me a lot about you as a individual. You would not pace yourself properly, because you're not pacing yourself properly going into the fucking playoffs. If you're going way above, so automatically
what if I gotta go way above just to get us to that to a postseason point because my team isn't good enough otherwise?
So now you coming at it as a tennis player instead of just saying, "Look, let me go with the team and let's flow with the team aspect." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, except I'm flowing with the team aspect and we ain't winning. I gotta put it on me to get us to win because we're not good enough otherwise.
That's why you have front office. You take your problems to the front office, oblige to what you're saying, or
And you know, a lot of
actually
these front
be
offices don't know
or
what the hell they
actually
doing.
or actually be a leader. Hey guys, look, man, shit kind of looking crazy right now. Hey, look, early morning tomorrow, let's try to get some shots up. Let's try to do that. Don't try to be a dictator. Be a influencer by showing that, hey, I'm gonna be up here around like 5. Like, tell the niggas, hey, y'all boy pull up around 6, but you pulling up at 5. Why? Because you showing them niggas, yo, I'm gonna be out here early. I know I asked y'all niggas out of the pocket to come early, so I'm not gonna come at the same time that I asked you to come, because I'm asking you to come through. So I gotta show you that, hey, you know what? I want it more than you think, so I'm gonna be here earlier than you. So that influenced them. Oh shit, they got here early, an hour early before he even told us to come. He want this shit. I want it too. That's it, bro. That's leadership, bro. Like, bro. And only niggas who can argue against that are the niggas who don't play on sports, bro, or never played on a sports team. Because you actually see that influence when you see somebody like, damn, that nigga working hard. Shit, I gotta pull my weight. You're not gonna be like, shit, I'm gonna keep laxing. That's not reading class, nigga. This sports. Everything is 100 miles per hour.
Hey, that nigga Jacob, Jacob
Yeah,
showed up.
Jacob showed up. Oh, so no, Jacob, what
Jacob,
happened?
you late, man.
We done hit on that. How many different topics?
Hey, Jacob, man, that's the ref, dog. Don't blame Dak. Don't blame the Cowboys.
No,
That
that's
was
not the
straight
ref.
ref.
No, that's not the ref. That's the coach. Because no, wait,
Mm.
what?
Man,
Who
wait, that was not no damn ref.
Bro, this nigga
Lucha
ran
Rivera
into this
actually
nigga
broke it
twice.
down, like how these things go, and there's not enough time. What the time they had no timeouts. You can't run a quarterback sneak, get the yards you get, and spot the ball properly and spike it, because
Bro,
it's not enough time. It takes about 14 to 17 seconds on average just to even get to that
bro,
point.
that's false, bro. If I would have ran that same play in Madden, I would at
But
least had a second or two
that
on there.
that's
That's what
Madden.
hold on.
No,
Let me explain. For the simple fact that this referee bumped
This ain't no
into this
damn
nigga.
video game, man.
But like I said,
exactly.
the fact that this nigga ran into this nigga, you won't have no capability to be like, yo, put 1 second on the clock. Bro, you can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
No.
You can't fuck up and then say, you know what?
No, but what?
Come
But
on,
wait,
man.
what? You gotta hand the ref has to spot the ball, regardless of how like the ref has to spot the ball before
But
they
that's not
call
all. But
another play.
I'm just saying, like, that's not all football, because in college they don't run the clock until the ball is in place. So these niggas running the clock while he trying to get the ball in place. That's what I'm saying. It's a backwards lead, bro. It's backwards shit.
As backwards
And then
as it is, you got to know the rules.
Now, when we say, oh, even though it's backwards, you still got to do the rules. That shows that we don't have the capability to be like, yo, that shit need to stop. And Scrub, you said that shit on MLK Day. Are you saying that, bro? You ain't learned from
Okay,
what
wait a
Martin Luther
minute.
King
Hey,
sacrificed. Come on, man.
I'm not
hey,
saying that
wait.
it doesn't
Now
need to
let
be
me.
changed, and you ain't got it, and you won't put work in to change it. But while it's going on that way, all right, this is what it is. We gotta be aware of that.
Mm.
We can't
What?
just
Hold
decide, all
on.
right, we ain't gonna follow that altogether, knowing that this is what it is.
Hey, hold on, Scrubs. Let me say this. Wait. Okay. Look, you talking about everything? Did you say it was ass backwards?
Yeah, the league is ass backwards for what they doing with this
Okay.
whole thing.
Let
With the
me tell
whole,
you.
because college doing it right.
Okay, let me tell you why I understand where you're coming from, even though I do disagree with you. But in this sense right here, this situation right here, this is what you call situational. The whole game was situational football because let me tell you why. Shanahan had already knew what the game plan was, and everybody had already knew what the game plan was. And guess what? The whole fucking time, it was straight running the ball, old school ground and pound mentality. When they were expecting these guys to do something completely different, and see the thing, see Kyle Shanahan exploited Mike McCarthy's weakness. That's why I was telling you what and Scrub we had already talked about this. I trust the personnel on Dallas. even as horrible as they played, I still trust the personnel. It came down to Mike McCarthy and not trusting his play calling. He was ass backwards. Not the way that the game was played. Mike McCarthy is ass backwards the way he was doing things.
If you wanna harp on that, I can totally agree with that. And that's another lane to the same destination that we're going to. I agree with that. But this lane that I'm in right now, that's going into the highway, it's the same problem that we've been talking about for years, bro. That shit don't make sense, bro. It don't.
Okay,
make
so
sense, bro.
what do nothing that what do you okay, let me ask you this. What do you feel would have changed the outcome of the game? Wait, what?
What you say? Say it one more time.
What do you feel would have changed the outcome of the game?
Like I said, giving them 1 more second, 1 or 2 more seconds for that dumbass shit he did. He ran into the nigga, bro. He ran into the nigga, and then he.
Oh, you're talking about the referee and shit.
I'm not talking about the indecisiveness, because the game was still 1 possession, actually less than 1 possession, 23-17. So you kind of got you in it for 1 touchdown. So it's not like a whole gap out. So it's not. That's why I can't go at coaching like that, because they were still in the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's different if it was like blown out by 14 and they trying to do all this shit. But the simple fact that they was right there on the crust of it, and they was on the last drive to be able to do something.
But it was still too little. Wait, what? I'm trying to get you. It was still too little, too late, man. They had already took the momentum out of that motherfucking stadium, man.
Bro,
imagine. I won't even say that, Polo, because they had the ball. They got 40 yards on 4 plays.
Out of bounds. The defense was on it.
Why would you run a quarterback draw?
I'm gonna tell you right now, nigga.
Well, yeah, that was. I agree with that.
It's harder to beam a 40-yard ball than it is than a 20-yard ball. You gotta beam this shit, bro. Niggas not trying to throw a Hail Mary because that's too many gamblers. They're taking off second because you're throwing the ball in the air.
Wait, and Scrub. Mike McCarthy, I said, should be fired immediately. Jacob agrees with me.
Wow.
Yes, he should be fired. Yes, wow. He should be fired. Let me tell you why. He's done that. Hey, wait, what? Go back and go look at the game this year. Hey, Scrub, I think it was 3 games in which he made questionable decisions. Dog, he done this numerous times, man. I know he's a Super Bowl champion. I give him that. But dog, he's just not a good fit for this team.
1 year?
It wasn't
1 year.
No, and it's not just this year. We saw calls last year that didn't make no.
He did it last year too. Wait, what?
We seen
but
it.
I'm saying, but like, so we're not gonna let niggas run out their contract. Like, he got like what, 3 years? Can we get 1 more year? Like, come on, bro. A Super Bowl is hard, bro. It's not like a 7-game series. Like, you really see this nigga over and over and over.
It is hard. No. I understand it is hard, but what makes it harder is your inability to make the right decision. What's his name? Mike McCarthy could have won that game, man. He could have won that game, but it was his inability not to make crucial decisions, which he's done pretty much this whole season.
I'm just floored right now from y'all statements of what y'all saying right now. Like, these guys, like, legitly, bro, like, how can we say, yo, we need brothers as head coaches when y'all don't even get Martin? This dude got a Super Bowl ring.
That was how many years ago?
I'm just saying, he just went to the playoffs for y'all this year, and it was on a fluke. Look at the last play, bro. It was a fluke situation, because if he would have spiked that ball, he would have got that 1 minute, 1 second, and then score. It would have been the greatest creation of actual what you're doing. It failed, and not in a bad way, like, oh, he got it off and it failed. It fell because of a referee. Niggas hot.
No, it wasn't.
He got out.
No.
Wait. He got out coached the whole entire fucking game. The defense coming in was ranked number 3. Wait, what? They were making the defense look like they were fucking ranked like 20th or something.
No,
Bro, they
as
was
far as the
down
last,
last 6 points.
as far as the last play, that play it was already done from the very beginning because the Cowboys
Not
tried to spot
20th,
the ball.
but like 14th or something.
The Cowboys were the ones to spot the ball. The ref has to do that. They got in his way. They should. And the rule of thumb is if you get stopped inbounds, you hand the ball because too many things that could go wrong in that situation where either the ref bobbles it or someone can run the ball. That's why you hand the ball. It's a rule of thumb. They teach like
That's fucked up.
you got the running clock. Hand it to the ref. You're trying to conserve as much time as possible. And that ball they had at like the 25, it really should have been at the 27. If they even somehow was able to stop the clock for the review, because they would have reviewed it, it would have been a 10-second runoff because that would have been the right spot. It was game over anyway. That was the day.
All right, let's keep it a buck. I wouldn't ran that play like that. I would have had him run out to the out of balance. So by the time you run to the out of balance, you would have had that same amount of time that you waiting on the ref to line it up when you're trying to take the fight.
Exactly. They should have never. It should have never been big amounts.
Hey, Jacob, why are you telling? Nah, listen, I understand. In any other situation, I would agree with Wayward, but he's done it countless times, though. Wayward, man, like this guy right here, Mike McCarthy, man, been fucking up. And for you, and for anybody to put it all on Dak, that's unfair because you couldn't rely on Zeke. He was trying to actually match the same. Wasn't he trying to do the same thing that Shanahan was doing? Squirrel? He was trying to run the ball, trying to do that shit. He was trying to do that, and you couldn't depend on Zeke.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't try to run it off because you still had enough. You just had two other backs, and you didn't use them. That's Kellen Moore and his BS offense, and Mike McCarthy not overruling him, saying no, we running this ball. So that's why I said need to go. They can't call play.
Y'all be letting niggas get off on skates, bro. Them players didn't show up, and now it's all the coaches.
Well, I'm not saying that the players didn't make mistakes and they had to play better because they do.
I've been saying that the whole year.
But the coaching staff has been poor the entire season, and I've been on that boat.
When last time Zeke be honest. 2 years ago, nigga. That's last time.
Shit, like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. You right? Hey, look, I said it, dog. Like Zeke, man, is not the same. It's been really Pollard the one that's been stepping up.
If you ever, if you ever look in the past at how the Cowboys usually were successful, a la when they was with Tony Romo, they had Barber, and they had Joyce, and they had who else they had? They had
Felix Jones.
Yeah, bro.
They ran the ball. A lot of these teams.
They had DeMarcus Murray.
Yeah, that 1 year when he blew out.
Yeah, when they got the offensive line fixed up and they had a good offensive line, they were able to run the ball.
They had one of the best.
They even brought in a scrub. They even brought in Darren McFadden.
Yeah.
And he did his dollar too a little bit for a little second or for a little spill or two. You know what I'm saying? He did his little dollar. But y'all gotta stop this.
Darren McFadden was done though. That motherfucker was done.
I need to know this right now, and I'm gonna be very disappointed if I don't get a proper answer. Are y'all going to the fair today?
Man, you always get disappointed.
Are y'all going to the parade today?
What parade?
Whoa.
What parade?
I expect that from you.
Oh, the ML. Well, we gotta talk about football, but yeah, MLK.
Yeah, because
I can't go. I'm usually in it. And I usually put it together, but I can't do it because I'm working.
Wow. In 2022,
I can't. I can't. I don't even think we should be working. In my opinion, listen, MLK. Hey, listen. If you want to get on that right there, wait, what? I'm gonna be real with you. Technically, all months should be our month, right? Not just 1 month out of the goddamn year, every month, right? And we should have way more than just MLK. We should have W.E.B. Du Bois. Okay, what's up with the True Viking Queen? I'll see you in the building. We should have Booker T. Washington. We should have Garrett Morgan. We should have Malcolm X. We should need I keep going. We should have George Washington Carver.
Yeah, keep
You know
going.
what I'm
'cause some of
saying?
these niggas I don't
We
agree with.
should, huh?
I said some of these niggas that you saying I don't agree with.
Well, that's
I don't
okay.
agree with.
That's on you. We should
But I'm
have
saying, but
Sojourner Truth. That's
I'm just
okay.
saying,
We should have Sojourner Truth up there. Okay. We should have
Fred Hampton.
motherfucker. Huh?
Fred Hampton.
I can hear you.
He said
I
Fred
said you should
Hampton.
have Fred Hampton up there. You know who that is? Hello? You know who that is, Scrub? Fred Hampton?
Nah.
He was yeah, have you ever heard his slogan? I don't know if you it's not a slogan, but when I was growing up, they used to tell this to us. Especially our older generation. I don't know why they said
Okay.
that.
What did you just say? Wait, what? I fell out.
No, I was gonna say, do you know like I said
Fred
Fred
Hampton.
Hampton.
Of course.
All right, that's what I was saying. I was like when I was talking about one of the things, I was trying to explain to Scrubs who he is. I was gonna tell him
Hey, Scrub, and wait, what? The majority of the stuff we invented, nigga. We built this fucking country. Dog, do you
Right.
realize that motherfucker?
That's
The
why I'm
reason why
American.
a lot of people don't even. You said you disagree with a guy like Garrett Morgan. What the fuck? How would we be fucking driving?
Wait, hold on, dog. I just said some of them niggas. I ain't say which niggas.
Okay, who would you disagree with? You
You know what
should. Hey, if you really want to go there, you should have Madam C.J. If you really want to go up there, Madam C.J. Walker up in that bitch. You couldn't have who you think Madam C.J. Walker had to go through in order to get her business even ran and get permission. She had to go to Booker T. Washington. So you got to have a guy like that. Booker T. Washington was smart enough to deal with white guys during that time. But that's why him and WEBD, the boys, clashed because they had two different outlooks on stuff. Go ahead, my bad. Wait, what?
Nah. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying like a lot of people that you kind of naming, they did things from themselves, and then what they did is inspiring. I get that part, but some of the people that I kind of like envision, like a MLK, he did something that wasn't really for him; it was for others, and I appreciate that more. It's not thing I can look up to and be inspired to. It's something I can look up to and be proud of. Yo, he literally just went out there, not about him, not about his business, not about what he want to do. It's about others, and he never put himself
Shit.
first.
Okay, yeah, we could say the same thing for Bill Russell. You could say the same thing for Jim Brown. You could say the same thing for Lou Alcindor, aka Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Some people that don't get talked about. You could say the same thing for guys like what's his name? Damn, I forgot his fucking name, man. He played. He was a musical. Music guy. I forget his name. I go back. Sam Cooke. My bad. Sam Cooke. You know,
Only
guys
reason
like
I'm
that.
The only reason I'm not using those guys because they had to go from their profession that kind of led them into doing it. Their profession, which is the Jim Brown, the Cream, Bill Russell, they had to go through their profession to experience what they did to really stand up for what they talking about. This nigga didn't go to a profession to go to.
Oh, wait a minute. They were
experienced that.
going through this. They were going through the same thing at the same time with MLK. Who do you think was behind them? MLK was he was with Malcolm X, Jim Brown, Bill Russell, Muhammad Ali, or at that time Cassius Clay before he made that name, Kareem. All those guys, man, they all stood up together because they were experiencing the same thing, and they weren't loved by anybody. Wait, what? These guys were not loved by anybody. That profession bullshit. Them guys, they didn't love Muhammad Ali like that. They wanted him to lose. They just wanted to mark it off of that motherfucker. They didn't love Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They just wanted to mark it off of that motherfucker. They definitely didn't love Bill Russell. Segregation. KKK would still exist.
For example,
You
Fred
had to
Hampton.
lose. What was that? Dog. These motherfucking parents did not want them being. I don't know if you seen the butler. I forgot what you call them guys that used to go into restaurants when they weren't supposed to, and they would endure being spit on. People would pour toilet water on these guys. People would slap them upside the head, and they would not do nothing, and they would just sit there and take it and endure it. Some people sacrifice their life, but
And I'm not knocking that for what they saying on that point. But when I'm saying when I'm talking about like a, for example, like a Fred Hampton, who won't be that nigga to take that spit on him. He'll be the nigga to be like, nah, we ain't doing this shit. But at the same time, he don't be the one to be like, well, I blame all white people for my problem. He know how that shit is. He separate that shit. He know how it goes. Guys like that, that's not about more of a me versus you. It's us versus them.
ML. Well, hold
Where
on, ML.
the oppressed versus the oppression. That's why I'm looking at ones who talk about the oppressed versus the oppression. Mark MLK, oppressed versus the oppression. Fred Hampton, oppressed versus the oppression. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like that. Shout out to them. Yo, also,
Okay,
hold on, I
but
need
wait a
your
minute.
advice.
But wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Listen, they
All
didn't
right.
blame. They weren't the guys that were blaming all white. Even what's it called? Guys like Malcolm X, even the Black Panther Party. They weren't blaming all white people for the problems. If you go back and you go look, there were white people that actually supported the fucking Black Panther Party. There were white people, of course, that were involved in the civil rights movement. There were white people that were involved in the NAACP.
Yeah, I feel you. I
You
feel
know,
you.
so
I,
not all of those guys were blaming white folks. Shoot, my mom got to work. She had to work around white folks. And look, I'm not one of them guys, Scrub Zero and wait what man. That racist bullshit, that shit don't fly with me. I don't be all like, oh yeah, you white, nah, or you this color that. And I don't do none of that. I got good friends that are white. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't have nothing to do with sports and none of that bullshit. They're just good people.
you know, I tell people that racism is a distraction. The real thing is stereotypes. That's what keep racism going. Stereotypes. That's why you have people who be like, "Oh, I wasn't racist," and then you have a lot of black folks, "Yo, you was racist." No, they were just stereotypes. You just did stereotypes. I think that's what is really happening. And I think like we've been on race for so long that people don't realize that a lot of people don't realize that people go off of stereotypes to judge a lot of people. Oh, you see somebody in the hoodie, go across the street. That's a stereotype. So what happened? Niggas always be in hoodies. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, once we take down stereotypes, racism don't exist. It's a distraction. I don't believe in that shit. That shit's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But the stereotype is what's really fucking up people. Like, oh, all black people eat chicken. The motherfucker might try you, be like, yo, that nigga like chicken. Maybe
Well, I mean,
some of that.
well, we you know, wait, what man? We condition. They have conditioned us to think that way. Like, okay, wait, what? What are we conditioned to think? We conditioned to think, oh man, we gotta get up, go to work, man, work for master. Oh, we gotta get up, go to work, man, work for master. No, Well, you gotta change the perception, especially when you start having families, when you start having a wife, kids, things of that. No, you gotta preach what Ice Cube preached, ownership. You gotta preach what other people are not preaching. Everybody is ownership. You need to own your own shit. No, I got my own business. That's why like a lot of people that talk shit about my guy Tick or whatever. One thing that Tick has always said, look, I get to do my own shit. It's all about ownership. These guys, man, that brothers in the LDBC and shit, you know what I'm saying, that have their own businesses and stuff like that and do their own thing. It's about ownership. Like you amongst us. We talking right now. Hey, we ain't gotta work for no motherfucking ESPN or Fox Sports Network. Wait, what? Nah, wait, what, man? Nah, you know I'm gonna go to Polo Channel. You know what? I'm gonna go to Ticket Channel. No, I'm gonna go LBZ, Cheap Price, everybody, all the channels. we building our own shit, but we don't never come together and have like-minded heads to think that way. It's just like what you said about the hoodie, the little hoodie statement and shit like that. We conditioned to think about, oh, all we eat is chicken. All we got is like 4, 5 baby mamas working in the strip club. All we are is good for going to prison, robbing niggas, killing niggas, and shit like that. Being gangsters, trapping, shit like that. But they don't want to see business owners. They don't want to see a nigga building his own, having his own construction company, building shit like Elder Ruffus and shit. They don't want to see that shit. They want to see us killing each other, destroying each other, impoverished in our mind and shit like that. That's what we conditioned to think. That's all you see on TV. Look at that shit. They don't glorify us. They try to destroy us in every way possible. Sorry, man. I had to get on that shit. I get so sick of that shit. I'm tired of us trying to destroy my people's image, man. It's just like what Nola Boy was saying, what James was saying. You know, if you get together, if we got together and build our own like gated neighborhood and have our own real estate stuff like that, it's like people don't think like that. They think like, oh, that's out of reach. We can't do that. That's impossible. It's impossible for me to go ahead and turn whatever I have into an LLC or a sole proprietorship. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, you'll never be able to do that. 9 times out of 10, guess who's telling it? It's our own people destroying us and telling us that we can't do it. So what do y'all do? You lose hope. But my mentality, Wade West mentality, Scrub Deal mentality, Jacob Jennings mentality, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to do it regardless. Affirmative action on you motherfuckers. You feel me? Hey, look, I had to bring a little MLK civil rights shit up in here. Affirmative action. If you don't know about affirmative action, go look that shit up.
Hey, G, niggas need that knowledge right there. Appreciate that skill of emotion.
Yeah, you got to wait. What, you know what I'm saying? And listen, I don't get me wrong. I could get emotional and shit like that. But half of y'all motherfuckers, y'all look at Wikipedia. Not you. And Scrub. I know y'all read.
Yeah,
I actually pick up a book with paper and read.
Classic.
Not Wikipedia. Not relying on YouTube. All that other bullshit. No. Go ahead though. My bad, man.
Nah. You solid on that. I just I need some advice from you and Scrubs. Especially from Scrubs too, because I need to really get his take off of this. So I got this broad, right? Like she texts me, but I've been trying to like link up with her, but it's not really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, like yesterday, for example, like she give me like I feel like I'm doing a lot too much effort in communicating and conversating more than she is, because like for example, she went to a party yesterday. For people's little cousin or some shit. And I said, oh shit, like now I seen on the snap, like, oh damn, y'all look like I had a blast. She was like, yeah, like like I asked her like, yo, did you have fun? Like, and she was like, yeah, like I had so much fun. Like shit, like elaborate on that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like build up on the conversation on to it. And all she sent me was laughing my ass off. I'm like, okay. Nah, man, I just feel like, and then like I be trying to fall back, like, yo, let me just fall back, but she constantly hit me up, so I should just ignore her, right? Or should I just like, because I already told her what's good, like, yo, nigga trying to link, you know what I'm saying, do all this blase that, you know, I've been at it with this broad for like 3 months with this shit, bro.
Yeah, it sounds like she ain't giving you the same energy you want. You were putting in more energy, but she's not. And at that point, like you said, it's been 3 months. I think it's time to let her, like, hey, You do your thing.
But
I'm
I'm
gonna do
saying,
mine. What?
but she
What you
keep
say?
hitting me up though. You know what I'm saying? But she hitting me up like yesterday, right? Like I seen that shit. I'm like, you know what, bro? This shit ain't making sense. I'm gonna fall back. And I ain't the type of nigga that's like, I'm gonna block a bitch or tell a bitch I don't want to talk to her, cause that'd be weird because you don't know you on the crust of getting the pussy. So you don't. I'm just playing the cool. So I just don't dead text her. But now I didn't text her yesterday. Now she hit me up on Snap. Like she do vice versa. Like if I don't respond back on this, she gonna respond. She gonna hit me up on the other. If I don't respond on that, she gonna hit me up on the other. Like I don't know, there's some weird ass games. You know what I'm saying? But she a Spanish broad, and I never deal with a Spanish broad before, so it's different. You know what I'm saying? And 2022 is nothing but Spanish broads this year. I love my sisters, but I gotta step out the tribe right quick and see what other ladies looking like. You know, because I don't want to be racist. Cause that'd be racist.
Well,
If
it
I
looks like this specific lady ain't go. It's not really going where you're looking for it to go to.
Yo, and then
Mhm.
and let me tell you, I caught this too. Like like I said, I've been trying to get on the phone. I don't get on the phone. That's another thing too. No FaceTime, no phone. Okay, we just texting. I sent her the voicemail because like, I be sending the voice text like 'cause I got iPhone. You know, you send a voice text, and I don't get nothing back. So it's like, yo, I'm just talking to words. I'm talking like it feel like I'm talking to the computer in a way. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing it's a little weird about. You know what I'm saying? Like so, and then like the other day, like I had the same problem with the broad, but the other day the broad kind of like she kind of cold shouldered me. Like I hit her up, she hit me back, and I hit her up, she wanted to hit me back again. And then I hit her up, she like give me that recycle energy, like hey love, like you know what I'm saying, like that shit, like like I'm gonna just do this like right quick, like a 15-second ad type of shit, and like bruh, and then like I had to catch myself, like bro, I don't want to fuck with you, bro. Obviously, you gotta start hitting up. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but she don't hit me up. But this one, like I said, this one right here, bro, she throwing me off because, like I said, she's a Spanish broad. The other one is like, you know what I'm saying, sister, so I compete, you know, her movement. So it's kind of obvious. That's why I can say, okay, yeah, I can move off of this one. But this one, like I said, I never dealt with a Spanish broad before. I don't really know how they act and move, so I don't know if it's like genuine or if she just fucking with me. But like I said, I don't want to create my own demons in my head, so that's why I'm trying to ask advice.
Let
You know,
let me let me tell you this. Wait, what, man? I'm gonna tell you like this, and this is what a Latino woman always told me. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta think about it. I'm friends with a lot of Hispanic, the Hispanic culture. You know what I'm saying? Latino
hmm
culture. When we talk about Puerto Rican, Mexican,
yeah.
Cuban, all that, right? This one woman told me this, and she said Latino women, Latinas, they love to be pursued. So if you're not into pursuing, or you like one of them types, like okay, nah, I'm gonna wait for a broad to choose me. Then guess what? They gonna look for that other guy that's a little bit more, aggressive per se. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some men that's like, you know what? Nah, shoot, she don't hit me up. I ain't hitting her, and you know that might work with some women or whatever, but you know, with usually with Latino women, you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying all of them, you know what I'm saying, because every personality is different, but the vast majority of them like to be pursued.
So you try to tell me to play the game, just continue playing it with the broad.
Well, yeah, but you also, you got to stand on principle
Just
too at the
go.
same time.
Right.
But how?
You
Like,
got
you
to
know what I'm
stand
saying?
on.
I'm not getting on the pocket. Like, I'm not changing myself up. It's just like I'm like, damn, what is going though? You feel me? That's the only thing I'm like, where is this going? Cause like,
Well, if
I'm more of a like for me, like I said, my best attributes is like me, like verbally talking to you or actually be in front of you. I'm not the like, you know what I'm saying? Texting is great and shit, but it's like that's the only communication we really basing off of a lot of shit. And I get what you're saying with the pursuing, man. I'm down to pursue, But shit, give me a little crack or something.
Yeah,
Let me get a
yeah,
little
but
phone call with you. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Let
right.
me.
But you got to
Yeah.
realize this way. What and Scrub noticed too, man. We're not talking about the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s where maybe one or two guys. And you got to think about, man, how many social media platforms that this broad may have. How many
That's
guys are
true.
coming into her inbox
True.
on a daily
Yeah, that
basis?
is
How
true.
many guys are texting them on a daily basis? How many guys from just person to person? She might go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But if she got a fat ass and a pretty face, she gonna get hollered at. If she got long hair,
Oh
especially
yeah.
Latinos, they got long natural hair. That's what a lot of guys desire. And
Mm-hmm.
if she's in, even if she's thick, you know what I'm saying? If she's thick or petite or slim thick or whatever, she gonna get hollered at. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to be mentality. Look, I don't like R. Kelly, but he always said this. He said, "Look, don't bring your bride anywhere if you don't expect a guy not to flirt with her." And that's what you got to have in your perception. Hey, look, wait, what you need to do? You like guns? I don't think you like guns. Look, hey, you got
Now I'm
one
actually
gun.
getting into it.
Nah, hey,
I'm
look,
actually getting
no, but
into it now.
listen, but this is
Oh.
interpretation. Don't just have one
Oh.
gun. Have multiple guns with with multiple magazines. You know what I'm saying? So that way, you know what I'm saying, you can have something on deck. What I'm saying is like, okay, if she sees that, oh, he's not hitting me up as much anymore. How come he's not communicating? Guess what? She gonna be like, I better check on wait what or something like that. And then you gonna call and be like, hey, look, nah, I just been busy, just been working. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And what do
Mm.
women love? They love a man that's working. They love a man that has something going. They love a man that's focused on what? His purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm getting the gist of what you're saying right now. Like right now, I just need to just continue focusing on me, and then if she hit me up, just play the chorus. Pretty much. That what you saying?
Yeah, I mean, look, they listen. If they know that you busy, they gonna be like, well, how come he's not showing me that much attention? Because what do females want? They
Attention.
desire attention.
Yeah, but like, bro, but what I'm saying is like we had conversations, like we talking, like I text her, of course, but it's like I don't know, like probably I'm reading too much into it. Like probably what she giving me is what she giving me, and not, and I'm looking for more substance to that. You know what I'm saying? It's like she make a grist
Uh,
chicken, but I was looking for a steak. You know what
what?
I'm saying?
Well,
My
hold on.
stomach
Well,
was growling for a steak.
let me tell you this then,
Yeah.
and Scrub probably know this too. With some women, you just got to be straight up. Look, I had a woman tell me this. Look, she was telling me about, I was in the friend zone. I wasn't trying to be with her or nothing like that. But she told me one time that this guy kept trying to holler at me and wouldn't get to the point. She told me straight up. She's like, look, if you want to fuck, just say that. If you want the pussy, just say that. Some women just want you to just be straight up and be like, look, I don't want no friendship. I just want to kick it with you. I think you bad. You know what I'm saying? Some guys like it. And look, it may not work. It may work. But the fact that you took a risk, they find that admirable.
Bolo, I tell you, a month ago I took that stunt. I pulled that stunt already, my guy. That's what I'm
What
saying.
happened?
Like, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Scrub laughing. He probably struck out.
Yo, nah, she was like, "Oh, hearts," and that's it.
Oh,
Like,
she
she
said,
didn't give me no,
Damn.
like, you feel me? Like,
you win that in. You win that in, man.
but that's not giving me nothing though. That just give me a reaction. It's not really like
Dog,
telling me nothing. So,
wait,
you
what?
know,
How old are you? How old are you, man? You what? You still in your 20s, right?
I'm 330. I think tomorrow. Wait, today February? No, today January. So I'm like
You don't even know
338.
how old you are.
No, I'm
You said
338 a month.
you what?
I'm 338 in months.
Dog, man, I know. I forgot. Yeah, you was that type, man. How old is you, man? For real, man.
Nah, hey, do the numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Just divide it by
Dog,
12
man.
on a calculator.
Okay, look, you in your 20s. Well,
Yeah, yeah,
let's say you in your 20s.
yeah,
Dog,
yeah.
your
You can
whole
say that.
option. Yeah, your whole ambition right now should be focusing on your craft and what you got to do, and like, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know about Scrub, but when I was in my 20s, man, I was trying to smash. I was trying to do everything, smash a lot of beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to just okay, but I was focused on what I needed to do, and that's what you shoot. You getting tied up with just one bride? Nah, you need to keep it on deck. But if you just looking for that one and that one special one, then that right there, you're gonna have to really. Uh, you're gonna have to be patient in the sense that not all
Dang, he got out.
Nah, I
But
expect that, bro. What you think, bro? Go ahead.
nah, I'm kind of leaning where Polo is. Like, just I would say, like, if you look, if you're not look, if you looking for just one girl, then I would say not so much like keep your eye open, but don't go searching. Like, cause
Oh, don't look. Oh, don't look for it. Because when you look for it, you might not get what you really look for. You gotta let
yeah,
it come naturally. I
like
get you on that.
keep your eyes open, peek the situation, but usually
It's a
when
Spanish broad, though. Bro, I never fought with
yeah,
a
see
Spanish
that
broad. I'm not
I can
coming at
help
it
with that
crazy.
because you said Smash. I'm like, dang,
And
I can't
I
help with
understand,
that.
like,
Yeah,
and she nice too. Like, it's not crazy, like crazy thick or wild shit. She nice, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck. Like, all right, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you the truth. What really got me kind of like suspect.
hmm
So, like, when I seen on her snap, you know what I'm saying? I'm not snap watching. I'm snap supporting. You know what I'm saying? You watch
hmm
snaps because you want to support, not because you watching or some weird shit. But she had like 2 tickets, right? And she
hmm
was like, it said the stream. And then I ain't gonna lie, I seen a nigga kicks like behind the tickets, like next to it. I could be reaching, I can be scribbling, but I can be her guy that's probably getting her the entertainment or just conversation. Even though, like, yeah, I know this guy gonna give me like a positive energy. I think these hoes just taking my energy, bro. I feel like low key, bro, because like, I be saying some shit, not, I don't be like, what I'm saying, like, I get them some like, good conversation. I don't know, it just they talk to me and hit me up. All right, cool. But like I had a broad the other day, right? Cause I'm not just stuck on one broad. I
hmm
had like another broad. She, we been like I remember before, bro. I think I'm just off my game. I think I'm just really thinking too much or overthinking shit. I'm not really like when Fuller was talking about focus back on your craft. Like I've been lagging on focusing on my craft. So I think that's throwing off my alignment of where I should be really seeing and peeping shit. So it's like this bride I've been hanging out with, she been like pulling up on a nigga vibing. We linked up about like 4, 5 times before before the pandemic, bro. Every time I linked up with a broad, that first night, not even on purpose, you smacking that first night
it just work
naturally,
out that
natural
way,
energy.
right?
It just work out like that. You know what I'm saying? I throw them a little smile. They rub my face. You know what I'm saying? They be little cute moments. You know what I'm saying? I say the right things, and bam, shit happen. No force, none of that wild shit. Not even acting. Don't go in
Right,
there expecting either.
right.
That's another thing too. But bruh, like yo, bruh be touching me crazy. We used to work together, but she kind of quit. She used to touch me crazy, all up on me, doing the most teasing. I don't really fuck with teasing, bro. Cause teasing is just like I don't really like playing them games. I don't
Right.
tease you. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit just, it's just weird. Especially if you don't never get it.
Right.
That's like a mental control over a nigga. So yo, like, you feel me? Bam, bam. I texted the other day, you know what I'm saying? She be talking greasy sometimes. So I was like, damn, nigga really want to be in you right now. You know what I'm saying? She like, yo, listen, I physically want to be with you. It's just that I'm not emotionally ready. I'm like, bro, I got hit with this, bro. I got
like
hit
you
with this, bro.
like I
Like, I
got
never experienced this type of shit, bro. I got hit with this, like,
so some women like that. They just like listen, I like the sex and whatnot, but I
I like the physical touching, but I don't
right.
think I'm ready for sex. Like,
I'm
emotionally,
not
I'm
I'm
not
not
ready.
I'm not ready for the whole commitment. I'm just enjoying
Yeah.
the sights. I'm not ready for the whole
Yeah, but
comp.
ain't that's like playing that? But ain't that's like playing on the off of like you being in control, so it's never really balanced type of shit. Cause now you can be all and ready and dandy, but you gotta crater to her needs so she can be on the level with you. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying, cradle to that to lift up for you to even try to get balance. You know what I'm saying? However, but that's a lot of workmanship to put you into it so you can be able to get balance with her. So you gotta put a lot of work in because you into it, because you're not overthinking this shit. You vibing, you cooling, good energy when y'all together. It's nothing too wild, you feel me? Like I'm not dumb, you feel me? If I'm really fucking with you, you don't need to say don't fuck with nobody or you know what I'm saying? It just come
Right.
naturally, bro.
What's
Like,
understood does not need to be spoken.
yeah, greatest line ever, bro, cause you can peep it. Like, okay, yeah, you feel me? Yeah, I ain't gonna try you stupid. Like you pull up and a bro just walk out the crib. Hey, come on in. Like he like next to her, like you next, like type of shit. Like
Right.
niggas ain't disrespecting you like that. But like I said, bro, like that type of shit there, bro, it's like so I gotta like I'm not but I can't I'm not gonna do no extra shit. I'm gonna just continue flowing. What I'm gonna do is I'm at the limit the time we link up. If we just
Yeah.
link, if we ain't going out to hang out and shit, linking up just to like, just limit those, save those for bigger moments when we
Right.
do link
Like
up. So it can value because if I see you all the time, you can just that shit's just gonna be normal. And then you don't never know when you're gonna get the pussy. You
right.
build that shit up, you give her that oh yeah, like, oh, you free. I'm working right now. See what I can do next week. Yeah, build it up. But you just constantly conversating with her throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what she wants. A consistent conversational throughout the day. But I be vibing. I just don't be I don't like to be on my phone all the time. Sometimes, bro, like the phone shit kind of crazy sometimes, bro. That's why I
But
prefer physical interactions a lot.
yeah, I
And
understand
texting is
that.
like the worst. Texting is like the worst, bro. Like, first of all, you gotta overthink sometimes. You don't know how they saying it. A bitch can say just okay, like okay. Or you could be like, damn, that bitch said okay, like she don't give a fuck. Like it's so much shit that added to it.
Because text
Too many
has no
emotions
tone.
added.
It's like
That
so.
thank you. Yeah, it don't got no tone, so you don't know how to take this in. You don't know if a bit like LOL, like, oh my god, that's funny, or LOL, like, yeah, low. Like that's it, bro. Like for real, bro.
It's
If I be active with the voice text, like the voice, like you know what I'm saying. That's a little helpful.
right. Because you texting something you think is all good, she'd be like, "What the heck are you talking about?" Like, oh, here we go.
I just had a bitch say that to me. Bitch tell me, like, son. I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I ain't peeped that you was taking some shit on her IG or some shit, and I said it, and I read it back to myself like, yeah, that, huh? I'm not getting what you're saying. You confusing me. All right, bro, fuck it, dead it. That shit dead, bro.
Yeah.
Cause now you want me to like write another whole like, nah, bro.
Now we got to
This
do the
ain't this
guessing
ain't
game. Nah, we good. You
this
go
ain't lingo
your
sharks, man. Crazy as fuck.
you go your
I
way.
ain't
I
doing no
go my
extra
way.
work.
If we end up if we meet up along the way somehow, sure, but it
Yeah.
ain't that deep.
Like right now, bro. Cause I ain't texted back on the text on my phone. The bro hit me on Snap. I ain't post no shit up, so there's no comments on no photos. So it's gonna be a hey, what's up? Oh my god, bro. What are we doing? And like, bro, I don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I'm gonna just take an L on this one, dog. I'm gonna take a lesson on this one, not a loss, because
But
I'm not really gaining shit right now. Um, I'm just gonna
it's,
take a lesson and just learn from this, bro.
that's how that's what that listen. That's what life is. There's lessons. It's a
Yeah.
bunch of lessons. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you learn lessons.
You don't comprehend it at the moment. You don't want to force it. You don't want to hurt your brain. You don't want to confuse yourself.
Yeah.
Just,
And there's
I'm gonna
times
just
it's
dead
just
it. I'm
like
not gonna respond.
there's just times
I'm
you're
not
like,
gonna
you know
open
what?
that shit though.
Yeah, because she see that open, like, oh boy, like that. She really gonna be like, you ignore me, like I don't need all that.
Nah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Go back, like double text me. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Like you scared to double text a nigga? Like
some people
that
be,
was-
no, because some people really like be tripping off of that, but like it's really that, like, you really gonna bug
Is
that
that
because I double
serious?
text?
It's that serious. You can't double text. It's so beneath you. Ah, Jesus, no. God no. I hit him up on another social media platform instead of just hitting his number.
Some people,
What the fuck?
like, if you double text them, they're like, "Why you double text?" Like, oh my god.
But they can't be feared of that shit though, man. Cause they be feared of that shit, they gonna always be like startled to do anything. They gotta be really like, you gotta probably tell a bit like, bro, you can like hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait for me to hit you up. You know what I'm saying?
This phone work both ways.
That's what I'm saying. Like sometimes, like I get what Polo is saying. Sometimes when you be talking about like you gotta like what a Spanish broad told him, like they want you to be very persistent. I
which
I
I ain't got
totally
no
get
problem, but
it's just like you got to give me something to make me know, okay, you go in the right direction. I
right,
can't just be on the road and there's no road. You know what I'm saying? It's like
give me
sign
something
or
that I'm
some
like,
shit.
oh, okay,
Okay.
like, all right, oh, this is where I'm supposed to be going, or you trying to give me something, give me something I can see
Clearly.
yeah,
Not even
like,
clearly. You can do it. You can do
give me
it
a
vague,
direction.
but you can do it a little vague. But it don't have to be too
Just give me a
crazy. Like it
direction.
can't be blind. Yeah, just give me go north, and I got a compass in my pocket. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. You feel me? Bitch tell you go north and you already got a compass in your pocket. You good.
Right. Exactly. But
Like,
you just,
bruh,
yeah, go ahead.
when they be like, laughing my ass off, bruh, she hit me with LOL emoji face. I don't know what it could be a different one either time, but LOL emoji face. When I say something that kind of revert into like continuing it, but the bro would throw a LOL, bro. Like what? Yeah. And I could be reading into it so hard, and I think that's toxic for me already. That means that I'm still not mentally prepared to keep going forward. So I gotta continue training and continue allowing myself not to, you know,
Get too
overthink this
caught
shit,
up in
man.
that, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Cause like I said, I tell niggas great advice, but don't never take your own advice. That'd be the crazy ones. And I'm one of them crazy ones sometimes, bro. I gotta learn how to get out that crazy phase and just knowledgeably just acknowledge it and be like, okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Listen to more Future. I gotta listen to more Future. I gotta get toxic. But in his eyes, he could be probably talking about some shit that's real. But from the outside, it could be toxic. It's just all about your viewpoint.
It's all perspective. You
There
just
you go.
got to make
It's
sure.
all about the
All right,
P.
yeah. You just got to make sure that what you're doing is what you want to do. That you all right. You went through it in your head. You used like, all right, do I want to go about this way? Am I like, but that you're centered, and whatever you choose, you're like, all right. If it work out, work out. If it don't, it suck. It didn't work out, but it was of my own volition. I knew I knew the risk going into doing X, Y, or Z.
I mean, are you wait, are you truly looking for like something serious and steady, or you just trying to play the field right now? Wait, what? You there? I think wait, what might have fell out, scrub.
Dang.
Yeah, he got some good game from the brother Scrub, man. He was like, man, they gave too good. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna apply it. He gotta apply it. But look, man, I don't I need to get back on sports for a second.
All right.
Like Mike McCarthy, man. He's had his chances to do what was necessary and to capitalize on different situations, man. Look, I'm gonna say something right now, Scrub, and you gonna trip out when I say this. It kind of makes you appreciate just a little bit Jason Garrett.
Damn. I knew you. When you said I'm gonna trip out, I'm like, you gonna say something about Jason Garrett.
But like, okay, Jason Garrett has made some horrible decisions, man. But
He
in
ain't never
this
do this.
in this situation right here, man, dog, these dudes are not going to be able to recover from this, especially against the 49ers. And you know, being in the NFC East, man, like, you know, this is a no-no, even though, like, you know what I'm saying, division or whatever, different, whatever. But, like, it's like,
The
this is a
history of
no-no.
the history of these two franchises, you can't let the game end like that. You don't even go for the end zone one. Nah, bruh.
Because they always gonna remember that. That's what I was telling. That's what I was trying to say earlier. They always gonna remember. Yeah, you remember, man, when they fucked up in that last play, man. You know, Mike McCarthy, man, he was so easy, man. That dude, or man, you remember how we went up in their house, man, and took out their whole energy, man. We just ran the ball, man. Jimmy G didn't even have to throw the ball. They gonna remember shit like that, man.
They did whatever they wanted, and even with all that, they had a chance to win. And Mike McCarthy said, "To hell with situational football. We going to run this quarterback draw, but you only have 14 seconds left. You had no timeouts, and the ball, and it's about on average 14 to 17 seconds to get the ball."
Right.
To actually, you know, between plays, actually get the ball spiked and whatnot. So it's like you are pushing. Even if you're lucky enough to get the spike done, like everything has to go right. That means player has to hand ref the ball. Ref has to spot the ball properly. Remember, you sliding, so it's not where you end up. It's where you start your slide. So
I don't know. Hey, Scrub, let me ask you something, man. I don't know if it was you, but man, when I looked at the Cowboys yesterday, they did not look motivated. That like the 49ers looked like they had, you know, like they was ready to just, you know, like they was amped up, like they was ready to just out for murder, out for blood, and that wasn't even their house. They was up in there doing the TO, the little TO thing.
the Niners understood the situation. Like, well, listen, we got here. A lot of people feel we shouldn't have been here. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. But we can't let them think we shouldn't be here. If we gonna lose, we going out swinging. We putting it all out there. They put it all out there. They said, all right, first drive down the field, touchdown. Like, oh, here we go. And then when Dallas punted, it went 3 and out. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is about to be another blowout game, isn't it? We about to.
I didn't think it was gonna be this bad, man. Like for real, man.
The final score was 23-17, and quite honestly, like if you watch the game start to finish, you know it wasn't that close.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
With all of that, the Cowboys still had a chance to win.
Right.
You get 40 yards down the field.
Man, you had Jerry Jones standing up when that situation turned.
Bro, the Niners just gave you an opportunity. You got 40 yards down the field. They playing for inbounds. They not playing the sideline. All right, so they go to the sideline defense, and you say, all right, we're going with the quarterback draw, but you have no timeouts. You only have 14 seconds. What the heck? You know what? It's the Cowboys. Except I don't even think this ain't even, like, it's fitting, like, end up with the Cowboys, but this ain't even how the Cowboys screw up usually. This is Mike McCarthy, Kellen Moore. They gotta go.
Yeah, okay. You mentioned Kellen Moore. Now it's gonna be interesting, man, to see how this is gonna play out, Scrub, because like from a personnel standpoint, one could say a couple of things. One, I've already addressed this earlier, and that was Zeke. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we know that Zeke clearly is he's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Another thing is, I know some people might disagree with me. Vander Ish, he wasn't even a he didn't even make he wasn't even a pro all pro this year with Micah. You know what I'm saying? And you know, of course, Micah's gonna be that future. And then another thing is, man, is the front. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, with Demarcus and you know Gregory. You know, or you no. And you also mentioned the offensive line.
Yeah.
Because they didn't. I think they haven't played together that much this season. They were saying.
They've been banged. They've been missing a few key guys like throughout much of the year.
Right.
So that like they're not. It's not the same line it was. Like what back in 2014 when they were dominant. It ain't that
Right.
line no more. I mean, they're still viable, but it's not the same. They don't have those kind of linemen. But even with Zeke, all right, yeah, he's not the same guy. But you got other backs. You know that Dak passing 30, 40 times a game. Like, can he do? If you need him to do it, can he get you out of game? Sure, but that's like once or twice out the year. If you doing that more times than not, you're not going to get to where you want to go. And he's
Scrub, check it. Memphis has said this, and he said, I know people were probably laughing at the statement, but I was kind of thinking about. I said, he said that you might just have to use Zeke for just the goal line. But only reason I keyed into that just a little bit, I was like, okay, could that work? But it's like, damn, well, can you even use him at the goal line now? Because, like, you know, can you use him in a situation like that? Because now he's becoming unreliable.
If you limited him to just that, no. I think you can still get a little more out of him than just a goal line back, but he's not a bell cow back no more. You gotta split carries with him. Like, I like Pollard, but he's not a bell cow back either. But they had picked up I think Clement or one back I know they picked up that got some speed. I'm like, why not just use three? Like, you got three backs, use the three backs.
But
like,
he's been more.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying Pollard been. My fault, let me cut you off. But I was saying Pollard been way more. He been way more consistent than all of them. I mean, that's just in my opinion.
No, he has, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want Pollard being the bell cow back, but I got multiple backs to let me use them. So, all right, I give you a bit of Pollard here. I got another back who has a different style of play, and then I still got Zeke, who I could run. I could get some runs up the middle, and he'll get the occasional outside run. I don't have to rely on any one guy to carry the load, but I'm still using. We still got the running game to keep the defense honest. They might need. They might need like. I think they might actually need to get a wide receiver like Deebo Samuel or someone who can handle the jet sweeps and play in the backfield that still has the physicality to play receiver. I think
that's a good point. They tried, but see, they were trying to do that with Lamb. I don't know if you've seen that. You see, they try to use Lamb in certain situations. He's not good. He's horrible on special teams, man.
Nah,
I'm just saying.
I was speaking. And I'm like it seemed like a good idea, and maybe they could do it with a different offensive coordinator. But I would rather let him just play wide out. If I could do like 3 or 4 plays with him in the backfield, sure. But I think you line him up in the slot on the outside and go off of that. That's my opinion.
Man, Gallup, see, not having Gallup, man, and everybody was like, oh, well, man, that ain't no big deal. Shh, Gallup, man, was a big,
Gallup is deep
that's a
threat.
true, yeah, that's a tremendous loss, man. So that's why, like, when he went down, man, it was just like, damn, because then at least you could have had some people that could have doubled up. Oh snap! Oh, we got to scramble looking for Coop. Oh, we got to scramble looking for CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb he dropped a crucial pass at one time. And see, I had already talked about that about CeeDee Lamb because he was he was leading in drops. You know, so.
But all the receivers have issues with drops at inopportune times. I know Amari dropped one early. He dropped one early in the game. Now it didn't hurt him too much because the next time they went to him, he caught that. But,
Oh yeah, he made up for it.
But it's like their receivers just drop the ball at the worst times they don't need. Like anytime that Dak needs to get in a rhythm, or that you see, all right, he's starting to get going. It just another drop. It's like you can't win like that.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words. And matter of fact, I didn't look at it again, but I'm gonna go and look at the game again tonight and study it again because that's what I do, especially with football. Basketball, not so much. I kind of pick it up all the time. I do it right away. But with football and boxing, I go back and look if there was anything in there that, like, Scrub, be like, okay, well, maybe they could have did this,
Right.
and that probably would have worked. Because last night, man, I was just like, the 49ers, they're not all that, like, talented, like, as people would say. That's why they only it seemed like they only got Debo.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I had to ask myself, I said, man, these guys weren't all pros on defense, because they defense was just amped up. I don't know if it was emotion.
Like I didn't the court. Like I knew the line would show up to play. I didn't think they'd play that well, but the corners held up pretty well overall. Like I thought they would get exploited badly, but they held up for the most part. It was just that one play at the end of the first half that they gave up really over the top. But beyond that, they were on point last night.
I think now you did mention Jimmy G. Now we got to ask ourselves the question now too, because I asked this to Matt Moses the other day before the game. Scrub. Now, do you think that when he made that crucial that interception and everything, do you think that they're thinking to themselves, okay, we're ready to get this guy out of here once once we don't go that far and get Trey Lance in there? Because everybody was like, yeah, Jimmy G got to go to the Super Bowl in order for him to keep his spot.
I think at this point, even if he does win the Super Bowl, he's gone. I think they're like, because he'll have to play well if they are to win the Super Bowl, but I think they're just ready to move on from him. Now that's not any inside information. I don't know what's really going on, but that's the vibe I get from them. Like he's like, Lance isn't ready right now, but regardless of what happens, we going with him next season.
Right.
Because
right. I don't know, man. Like, and me, I wouldn't want to just give up on Jimmy like that because look, Jimmy is clutch, man. Whether you want to believe it or not, you know, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't think that a game managing, like running the ball and stuff like that. What's up with it, Bruno? I see you in the building. They don't see that as a pretty thing. But like it goes back to my point about Tom Brady, Scrub Deal. And I'm not comparing the two. Don't get me wrong.
Hmm.
But Tom Brady was a game manager. He just really great at it.
Listen, people act like being a game manager is a bad thing. In fact, like, listen, do you want a guy who can take over the game when needed? Yeah, but really, the best quarterbacks are game managers. They understand situation. They
Exactly.
understand. All right, if my running game going, let me count. Let me hold. Let's lean on this run game. All right, run game not going, but we can still do something to get the short yards. All right, I'm gonna dump it off to the back. I'm gonna get the short passing game going. All right, if we get in time and they can't hold up downfield, I'm gonna throw it over the top of them. Like,
Cause listen, he managed. Dog. Another thing that really I felt was very cerebral up until like I know you went wild about that interception, Scrub. But they managed the clock very well. Like that's another thing. Dog, they managed the motherfucking clock. That's why like I was like Mike McCarthy, dog, you up in here playing checkers. Marcus
yo,
Shanahan was playing chess. That
yo,
motherfucker was playing poker on your ass.
Randy Gregory had a bad game.
Yeah, he did.
He had a bad game.
He did.
Offsides, hold it like he. But that because the Cowboys shouldn't have even gotten the ball back.
Right.
But Jimmy Garoppolo snapped the ball for Williams was set on the line. Like he went in motion. You know, you can't snap the ball before he's set. You got to let him be set 1 second. He didn't because they had if he's set, that play actually goes on. They win the game. The game would have been over right there. But like, see, those are the kind of things I'm like, yo, Garoppolo, you got to know better. You've been in this league too long. You game is too big. You can't have a false start or an illegal shift. Because that's really what it was.
Right.
You can't let that happen in that situation.
Right. They had penalties, and this is another thing that it could have dictated the game too. Is penalties was killing both teams.
Yeah.
Whether we want to believe it or not, penalties was killing both teams, man. Especially that that obvious holding call. What was that one where he held his arm? Like I might be.
like, come on, you can't do that in this situation.
Right.
You need the ball back. You giving them a free first down. Like, because, all right, if the Cowboys actually get the stop, they actually have timeout. All right, they have no timeouts, but you got time. You got a whole minute. You have time to actually go down the field, run an actual 2-minute drill, and win the game. You ain't because then all right, you got up if you had all those plays and then you ran the quarterback draw. You would have had time. You could have actually spiked the ball, but. That's been the issue with the Cowboys all week. Penalties, the highest penalized team in the league, and it cost them again.
Hey, look, and listen. I think the majority of Georgia's defense had declared for the draft. Look, if I think the offensive line too. Look, I'm on the phone right now. I'm on the phone right now. I'm like, look, I need the motherfuckers from Georgia. I'm on the phone right now. Mel Kiper Jr. Hey, Scrub. Mel Kiper Jr. got at least 10 of them ranked high in terms of the Georgia defense. Out of the 10 where he was ranking them, you know, trajectory wise of where they gonna go.
Mhm.
Nothing but Georgia. Georgia.
Hey.
Because they defense. Listen, a lot of people laughed at me when I said this too, Scrub. I said Georgia's defense. I was like, that's pretty much an NFL defense right now. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. Listen, that defense right there, them guys that are with Georgia, and the thing that made them great to Georgia is what? The goal line.
Yep.
The goal line in the red zone. Like NFL coaches, they love that shit because if you can hold a team to just a field goal or stop a team from scoring, or you trying to do that fourth down shit and it's not gonna work on inches, they love that shit. Because that could be the fucking turning point of the game. What's up with it, True Viking?
That's momentum. That's like
a momentum shifter. There you go.
That's big momentum shifter. You because like say you get in a situation where they got a short field. If you hold the team to a field goal, that's great. If you force a turnover, no matter what the situation is, you force an offense gets to the red zone, you force a turnover. That is a big shift. That's how teams lose games. Like you can't score in the red zone. That takes the momentum, the confidence, everything.
Exactly. That's what I was saying about Bryce Young. He's gonna have to work on that because it's all gravy when you're doing what you do in first three quarters and and when you're doing that when you in the open field, but once you get right there in that red zone and stuff like that, that's where you got to show what you're made of and stuff like that. That's when you're real cerebral and all your instincts kicks in, the pressure, stuff like that. That's why, like, when people talk about when they compare Brady and they compare Rodgers, Rodgers, he was decent, great clutch in the red zone. But there's been some times when he hasn't been so great. You know what I'm saying? That's what separated the two. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's been some situations when I've seen Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, okay, Brady would have never made that mistake that Rodgers did, and that's what separated them two. That's why everybody's like, oh yeah, but man, Aaron Rodgers, man, he's great at throwing the football. Yeah, you're a great thrower at the football, but can you capitalize in crucial moments?
Because you say what you want about Brady. When the game is on the line, he gets to that goal line, you ain't turning the ball over.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you might get him early in the game, but when it's late, it's like you better hold him to a field goal if that's an option, because you ain't forcing him into a turnover.
And see, they were talking about earlier. I think it was Memphis again on this one. He said about the refs and stuff like that. I was like, the refs have not bailed Tom Brady out at all. Matter of fact, dog, they haven't had any motherfucking help. That's why I did not pick the Tampa Bay, because I was like, I want to see how they gonna work out through this shit. I was like, we're not really, honestly, we're really not championship
caliber
level.
Yeah. I would have picked the Packers, except I don't trust Aaron Rodgers in the championship game. He's shown me all the reason to not trust him. I don't trust Matt Stafford, and with the Cardinals, I don't trust Cliff Kingsbury. So I'm like, dang, that really only.
I don't know. Hey, scrub, I don't know about that though. Listen, Matt Stafford, I don't know, man. In the red zone, over the last couple of games, dog, he's been really good. He's shown me a lot. I've always liked Matt Stafford, but man, over the last couple of games, man, him and that defense, man, especially that defense, bro. Them Rams are scary, bro.
Listen, you could take Matt Stafford. You could take Matt Stafford off the Lions, but you can't take the Lions out of Matt Stafford.
Man, if that's the case, man, you need to be talking about him. That motherfucker, what's his name? Golf. Shit.
Oh,
He
Golf
played. Yeah, who would you rather have, Golf or Stafford? That's a
I'm
scrub.
sorry, Golf is just bad. Matt Stafford, the talent is just.
Come on, man.
My thing with Matt Stafford is he has to show me because when it like we're at the postseason, this is it. If he loses this game, man, he's been to the postseason 3 times in his career. He's gone
Okay.
home every time. In the first game.
Okay, you know your football. Let me ask you this then. Okay, the Rams, realistically, do you think that the Cardinals even have just a little bit of a shot?
I like the chances better if they had DeAndre Hopkins. Now, because this is still it's a divisional game, so
how you think White gonna hold up?
I think he'll show up. But the thing with this game is going to come down to will Matt Stafford make the big mistake? And
why, Scrub? Why is nobody talking about Murray? Is it just me?
Murray is a concern too. He is a concern, but I'm not. But the thing is, because Murray's really an unknown. This is his first playoff game. That is something to look out for.
Right.
I'm glad you brought that up because I honestly forgot about that. This is his first playoff game.
Yeah. So you think he has the potential to fold in a big moment or make it really great, just like Burrow.
I think Murray has a chance to be great, but like. Because he's also been banged up, so I don't know, and I had seen.
Right.
I don't know which way it's gonna go. I feel that Murray can go either way, but a lot of that's going to depend on how Cliff Kingsbury calls the game. If he actually calls a good game, I think Murray will be all right. If he goes back to that BS, I think the Cards going on.
Yeah, because nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead. You got to
I said, because I actually got the Cards winning tonight.
Right.
Whoa. I'm picking the Cards.
You're the first person I heard say that.
Mm-hmm. Hey, even with Hopkins out, I'm still picking the Cards.
Damn. That's a shit. Man, but Scrub, man, you know for making your fucking bold ass fatigue shoes, man. Like I wouldn't have been surprised. Did you pick the Raiders?
I did pick the Raiders, and the Raiders had their chances, but car crashed once again, and they had those early mistakes killed because the fumble, the kickoff return that they ended up having. I mean, I know the defense actually held up, but you can't put yourself behind the 8 ball like that. You can't shoot yourself in the foot like that.
Well, Crosby was my main focus in that game because
Crosby is that's
man, he's a beast. I was see if y'all had if the Cowboys had a guy like Crosby in the combination with Randall, man, that would be good in there to replace, because I would move on with Vander Ish, replace his ass with somebody else, because Michael Parsons seems like he growing frustrated with Vander Ish or whatever.
Man, the guy they should have cut should have been Vander Esch instead of Jalen Smith.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. Man, that would. Hey, look. Let me ask you this though, Scrub. Do you think that they should have went after Melvin Ingram, even in his later years? A guy like Melvin Ingram.
Yeah, because that way in the pass rushing situation you can kick Marcus Flores inside. Because So on the edge of the pass rush, he hasn't been good since he got the connection.
Right.
So that like you would have had Ingram, you could have kicked him, LaMarcus Lawrence inside. He can still give you some stops on the run. Like if they come out in the pass lineup and they try to run, you can get the stop there, and you can get pressure on the inside. But you know the injury that really hurt them? Jabril Cox.
Yeah, man. That right there, man. Between him and Gallup,
Yeah.
That really hurt. But you know, this goes back to okay. Now that I think about it, could you? Was it you that said that you might think that Zeke is still hurt?
No, I didn't.
It's a couple things that's going on, and I'm saying, okay, somebody said that Zeke might still be hurt. I think man, something is okay. I think he's still fighting something was off, man. They just did not look like the team that I had picked, though, man. Like, because remember, Scrub, you were like, look, I don't trust him. I was like, all right, Scrub, all right, Scrub. You're like, I just don't trust him. He was saying that to me the whole year. I was like, nah, weld on your machine. Now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, did you fucking bet somebody? Did they bet somebody to lose the fucking game or something? Because y'all had no fucking momentum.
But like ever since Scott came off of that injury, it's what the Cowboys have looked like. No rhythm, no rhythm.
You and Luda Ryder, man. You and Luda Ryder, and to make it worse, man, is Luda Ryder's team. Shout out to Luda Ryder, man. Y'all were both telling me from a marketing standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they gonna get the Cowboys out of there, man. And man, I'm glad I didn't bet like a whole lot of money on that shit. I had a dude that bet like 500, scrub.
Cowboys are not postseason time. Don't bet on them. They haven't shown you that they can do it.
You used to not be able to say no shit like that though.
That's
you be like,
part,
don't let me get say that.
Like man, back in the day, like Cowboys. Now,
hey, cause Scrub, this guy, he's a barber. He's a barber, man. I was in a barber shop yesterday, man. He's like, yeah, I got 500. No, the day before that. He's like, I got 500 on that. Everybody looked at this dude like, what? And he was just confident. He's like, yeah. I gotta go see this guy's face today, man.
You're gonna have his hands and shit like, why I picked the Cowboys?
Yeah, man. I'm like, man. Hey, Scrub, I'm gonna get you to go ahead and fly down here so you can get like at least a $200 cut. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, because he gonna have to hustle for his fucking clients now, man. For real. Because going into the game, Scrub, I think I didn't really, I wasn't listening to what you, I was listening, but I really wasn't understanding what you and Luda Ryder was trying to say. And I understood early why you didn't trust him. But I didn't really look at it from an aspect of, okay, the 49ers coming into this game, right? It would be a win situation for the 49ers, but also whether you want to believe it or not, I don't think, and I know some people gonna trip out when I say this shit. Yeah, Jerry might have wanted to beat the Niners and everything, but one thing that he won on was the fucking money. Because everybody was waiting on this fucking game.
Yep.
My wife told me yesterday, Scrub, that hotels were booked. People were getting mad and getting frustrated because they couldn't get rooms. You had people flying in from everywhere, you know what I'm saying, because of the game or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So just think about how much money was involved. And then, of course, this was tradition. Hell, I was watching 3 or 4 games, classics with John Madden calling the game and stuff. With the old 49ers and Cowboys game, everybody was waiting on this shit.
Like once it was this matchup, this was like I'm like, okay, this rivalry matchup, this Cowboys and Niners, everyone gonna want to see this. And 4:30 game, like, and then if you saw like at the beginning of the broadcast, like they opened the gates, fans was just running in. They were just running in the play. I'm like, dear goodness. Yeah. Hey, Scrub, dog, they were coming in like a stampede. I was like, man, what the fuck? See, that's when. See, now there's fans. That's when you know there's a whole bunch of fanatics. Right.
In that, because first off, I'm not running, but see, also that could have been pretty dangerous too, because you know people got, what if somebody got kids and stuff like that? I think about shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what if you bump somebody and then that dude, he might be holding his son or something like that? I think about shit like that.
Ugly real fast.
Yeah, but you want to sit up there, you want to rush in. Because you ain't never seen nothing like that before, whatever. And trust me, I don't know if you've been to AT&T Stadium, Scrub, but man, if you ever get a chance to go ahead and go. It's like a whole nother city in that bitch. Yeah, it's like a whole nother city in there. I haven't been to the Cowboys game in there, but I saw the All-Star game in there, the NBA All-Star game when they built it when they first built it way back in the early it was like 2010. And that thing. I've been to football stadiums and stuff, man. I was like, dog, this motherfucker. Of course, he's gonna have giant events there because he put a lot of money into that shit.
I know that. I know people I've heard people say that stadium is wild.
Yeah, people put they be saving their life. They be spending their life savings. Hey, people got to go to. People want AT&T on their bucket list. I ain't got no bucket. Hey, Scrub. I ain't got no bucket list. I got a dump truck list. Yeah, because I got way more shit I want to do before I check out. Man, it's fucking. Oh, well, go ahead, bro. You got it, bro.
I'm still amazed with how the Cowboys found it. How you find a brand new way to lose this game? Like, I ain't never seen nothing like that in all my life.
Right. Now, listen, I'm about to say something right now, Scrub. Well, you probably not gonna believe what I'm about to say. Listen, that might have been the best chance that the Cowboys have had. This might have been their best chance, man. Because I just don't. It is such a confidence destroyer for the 49ers to come in there and do that shit, knowing that this is a team that you hate and you rivals with, and for you to do that, like you could just see it on Dak's face, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's one thing to lose a game. It's another thing to get your ass handed to you. But to lose, to basically get manhandled the whole game, and then for the game to end like that.
Right.
Like, yeah. I don't know how Mike McCarthy. No one's going to take him seriously now. If they haven't, I don't think they have before, but now they don't want to listen to him. And none of them players going to be like, this is a guy we want to win.
Man, because what's his name? DeMarcus. I think his shoulder is still bothering him. You mentioned Randall Gregory. I think that I don't think he'll. I can see him bouncing back. I don't see him quite bouncing back from this loss. Dak is going to do what he does, man. But I think people are going to try to come down and rip Dak. I'm here to tell y'all, man. It was for y'all to put it up on Dak. It would be totally unfair because I know Dak was trying to play his heart out, but when it goes back to what Scrub said. He was instrumental in saying this. When you don't have an offensive line, man, in a situation like this, it throws everything off, man.
It all starts up front, the trenches. If you can't win the trenches, you don't win in the postseason.
This game, the scrimmage. That's how the game is really supposed to be played. What I envisioned was, okay, Dak managing the game, doing what he did, throw here and there, and Jimmy Garoppolo doing what he did, of course, running the ball, throw it, here and there. Mm-hmm. But not a complete just breakdown. Only reason you started to get game momentum, you started to gain momentum too little, too late. That momentum you should have had. You should have had at the beginning. I'm sorry, my bad. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say they didn't have anything going really until the pick.
Right, exactly.
That's when they started having life. First of all, you can't throw it. That was just a terrible pick. You can't do that. You just gave them. You brought them back in the game they were out of already. But
right.
But you can't put yourself behind so much where you need a play like that to get you back, but you still got the clock against you.
Right.
Because at some point you just gotta realize, listen, we gotta get something going. Because the longer we play bad, the more time goes off the clock, the less chance we actually have to pull this out. This is what happens when you got a guy from Boise State as your offensive coordinator, and you got Mike McCarthy as your head coach.
Do you think AB could have helped?
No, I don't think he would have helped for this game.
He probably would have made things worse this year. Yeah.
Oh, they now fourth quarter 23-7, man. AB would have threw a fit.
He probably, the motherfucker probably would have stripped damn near naked. Doing some shit, then doing jumping jacks. Instead of jumping jacks, he probably would have been doing up, downs, or push ups or some bullshit. crazy, bro.
Cowboys still need to. Well, they well.
But you're happy and you're mad. Hey Scrub, you happy because you're a Giants fan. You didn't really want them to win, but you're mad because you picked them.
I picked them like, yo, you guys can't. Y'all can't go win, man. I'm like, hey.
You like, damn, hey, Scrub, you like, this gives me even more of a chance not to even like you, even that much more.
Like, man.
He's like, man, that makes me look. I already don't like y'all motherfuckers, man, but the fact that y'all lost, that makes me not even like you that much more.
Exactly. And this is why people call it the NFC least. Not that I'm
Man, dog, shoot. But see, going back to Philly and Hurts, and also when we talk about a motherfucker like Justin Fields and stuff like that, watch how they come out next year.
I hope the Bears get a coach that will actually help Justin Fields help his game, because if they get another guy like Matt Nagy, it's going to be more of the same.
Think so?
Listen, Matt Nagy. Listen, we know Mitchell Trubisky wasn't a franchise quarterback, but Matt Nagy didn't do him a lot of favors, if any. Like, you got a guy who plays a certain kind of way, but you want to stick to your system. That doesn't make sense. You cater to the guys you have. You put in a system where they can be successful. Not something you like that this is where I came from, this is what I do, and that's it. You put your players in the best position to win. He did not. Too many times he put the offense in bad spots, whether it was Mitchell Trubisky, Andy Dalton, Justin Fields. That's what I worry about. I worry the Bears I hope they get it right, because I want to see Justin Fields do well. I actually like the Bears, but they got to be better. They just got to be better, man. They got to.
That's facts.
They got to get the right coach and GM.
Their front office got to get right too.
Yeah. But go ahead.
Hey, Scrub, man. I'm sorry, man. I got to cut it short on this one, man. I got to ride out, man.
All right.
What was your last point that you was about to make, brother?
That a lot of these front offices are too stuck in their ways that they won't actually let guys come in and do their job. That's really it.
Man, that's a good point, man. Hey, Scrub, man, I appreciate you hanging with your boy, man, throughout the whole entire stream, man, and carrying the stream along, man. Hey, look, man, Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment, man. I appreciate everybody coming through, showing love. Everybody, Bruno, True Viking Queen, Tiffany, 3000 Degrees, Jacob Jennings, my guy, Young, Mike, Wait What, Memphis, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Matt Moses, man. Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment, man. I'm going to get at y'all later. All right, Scrub. Salute to you, bro.
Salute, Polo.